Welcome on in. It is Wednesday again. Welcome to Tabletop Tavern 2. I'm your game master, and thinking of a number between 11 and 13, Decider 12. Let's get this show on the road. Hi everyone, it is great to be here on another lovely Wednesday evening. How is everyone out there doing today? I know I am doing great because my air conditioner has finally been replaced and it is frosty in this room. Let me tell you, I have it sitting at like a cool 65. I am very happy.
Stay frosty, Goose.
Stay frosty, that's right.
That's right.
Cast, how you guys doing? It's great to have you here tonight. Do you know what's going on today?
No, literally don't remember. So I
was thrown in a sack with a blindfold on and brought here, so I don't know what's happening.
Oh, good. I see my men have done well. So you're going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons or Pathfinder, if you will. So that's why I've gathered you all here. Men. What's that?
We're deciders, men.
That's right.
Men, deciders, men.
So hey, let's get some hellos going on here. I want only the word hello. Luna, how you doing?
Hello.
That doesn't answer my question.
Hello.
All right. I will allow you to say other words.
The word hello.
I know, and yeah, I wanted to see if you could do it. I was
following directions.
You're very good at it. Thank you.
Okay, good. Glad we established that. I am doing well. I am glad to be here tonight, and I'm looking forward to playing. Exciting.
As am I. All right, remove disc. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
No. It's been like 4 weeks since we did that. We're not doing it again.
I'd say it's been 1 week since we used that joke. They got to start off early tonight with the song lyrics, you know?
True.
Yep.
Now I'm going to have that stuck in my head for the rest of the night.
You're welcome. I actually had a song stuck in my head already, so I'll see if it comes up later. If not, remind me.
Sing it right now.
I will go down with this ship, and I won't put my hands up and surrender. Yeah, you know that one.
I do know that one.
I don't.
I'm done with that already.
I actually don't know that one.
Oh, okay.
There will be no white flag above my door.
Yeah.
I know that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That wasn't that the theme song to the old Roswell TV show?
I never watched Roswell.
You're such a bad person.
I can confirm. I was a huge fan of that show.
That was
it was like my X-Files light.
Yeah,
X-Files light.
I loved it. Loved it. New one's good too.
That's my favorite Creed song. It's country, get it right.
That's true. That's true. Remove this. Do you have anything else you wanted to say at the start of the show today?
Star of the show?
No,
Me?
start of the show. Start.
I'm the star?
For meow.
Of this show?
For now.
What an honor.
Yes. All right. Well, we're changing it. So the new star is... Oh, God. I almost got sick trying to say Mike's name at that. Oh, boy. Speaking of, how you doing, Mike?
I just wanted to let you guys know we're going to do a fundraiser tonight. It's kind of a last minute thing.
Oh.
It's to buy remove just some cheeseburgers to put some weight on. Show them the reason why I removed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
What are those strings that are hanging from your sleeve, sir?
They're called arms.
Arms.
okay.
Arms.
Arms.
Hmm.
Quote. Arms.
Arms.
Okay, so guys, we'll be donating cheeseburgers to remove discs, and camera not available.
Oh
We will
no.
gladly pay you Tuesday for a
Uh-oh.
cheeseburger today.
Dice
Mr. Orion,
Barbarian.
it looks like your camera died.
What?
Yeah, your camera blew up.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he can sort that out.
While you're working on that, I will let you guys know how I am. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Go on.
Yeah.
Hi guys. I'm happy. I'm like, all right. So I'm just being a smart ass, but I'll be honest with you guys. I really need tonight. It's been an eventful week, and I really need to just absorb some story, maybe smash some baddies, and annoy Decider as much as I can. So that's my goal tonight, and to have fun with this wonderful cast.
Yikes! You were expecting fun tonight? Oh boy, I'm gonna have to make some
I
changes
shouldn't be.
to the
You're DMing, so
story real quick. Especially the part where it starts off with Mike dies.
I told you
Who's
my
that?
next character is
Who's
gonna be a necromancer. I'm just gonna
There's-
raise this character.
There's a hype train.
I thought I heard a choo-choo.
Hi, Pray.
Hype train!
All right, well, hopefully I can deliver on your request, Mike. I really hope so. Because I,
hope so
too
man.
am looking forward to it.
Are you?
Amanda, how you doing?
I'm doing really good. How are you?
I'm
Has
good.
anyone asked yet?
Yeah, actually, Remove Disc kind of did, but he did it as a joke, so I don't think it counts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good. I got some tea to warm me up because I have the AC cranked and now I'm freezing. So,
I too have
you
the
know,
AC
so is
cranked.
the Midwest living.
Yes.
What are
What's-
you drinking tonight? I'm very
Oh.
curious.
Oh, well, I guess we'll play the game right now.
I
What
got
is
this.
Decider 12 drinking?
Brown.
Wash it down with some brown. There we go.
Is it some kind of whiskey?
Yes, as a matter of fact, it is some kind of whiskey.
Scotch.
It is Scotch. It is. It is a proper 12 single malt.
Is it, oh,
Scotch.
you're drinking proper 12 at
I
the
am.
direction of somebody I know?
Yes, indeed. Oh, I see a Dice Barbarian again.
Ooh, we got someone back.
He has returned.
Wow. Look at that
Choo-choo.
gift sub bomb. Choo-choo train continuing on. I will send my thanks for all these emotes I just got. Look
We
at
got a
that.
new picture now.
What is going on, Dice Barbarian? Oh no.
Oh, no.
Everything's going
What?
crazy.
No.
It's
Guys,
going crazy.
I'd like you to welcome to these pro streams.
Yeah, pro streams here.
Yeah.
Dice Barbarian, are you able to tell us how you're doing while you work on that at the same time?
Freaking out. Be right back.
Okay, cool. Excellent. That's a good
I have
update.
no idea what happened, guys.
Welcome-
Give me a second.
Welcome to the How I Nerd channel. This is our first stream ever.
Ever.
Look
But
at
we-
we got
stream.
verbal. We got verbal components and Shambazzle reporting in
Ooh.
right after each other.
What?
Oh.
What?
Yep.
Somebody give that man a gift sub.
I just gave out 10 though.
I was gonna say,
I know.
There's
yeah,
only limited amount of money.
I know.
We're not rich yet. Not yet.
We're working on it.
We're working
We're
on it.
working on it, guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
And we
Tiny
can-
Meteor coming in with a subscription. Look at that.
Look at that, 22 months. Oldest sub in the channel. Oldest sub.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Tony back. We got Dice
Hey.
Barbarian back.
I
Hey,
had to switch cameras. How does that look?
it looks
Looks good.
fantastic.
Yeah, you look fine.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Just gonna.
Sorry, folks.
It's all
That's how we
good.
do things, I guess. I just screw up the entire stream. Thank you very much.
I'll be here all week.
That's right.
Let's see here. You're gonna
If
hop
that's
around.
the
on
worst thing that
screen for a
happens tonight,
second.
whatever. We have a great community who understands that there's a lot of moving parts. So
I don't understand this at all. I am
know,
very
because you're
unaccepting.
not
Already
smart,
check
my
in for
friend.
the night, so let's blame him.
Does anyone really know how the internet works?
yes, I
No.
actually do.
No, no one knows. It's a mystery. Even though I have credits going towards it and stuff, and I've taken education courses, but no,
I
no one
literally,
knows.
Mods, how are you doing?
Yeah, mods. Our staff.
Staff and mods. Hey, hi, staff and mods. How are you all doing? One by one, let's hit them. Mod number 1, whose name I know.
Mod number
Scandalous.
1. Love it.
Yes. Thanks.
Scandalous and Wolf's Blood, how are you guys tonight?
Wolf's Blood feels pretty. Oh, so pretty.
Oh, so pretty and witty and what? Why?
Fun.
Right. There you go, Luna.
Yeah. Excellent.
I am a virtual repository for music, so
So sing the song from Pirates of Penzance. The one I made.
crap.
I just heard it the other night, so I'm not gonna.
I know.
Yep.
We were referencing it the other night, weren't we?
Oh, sing theme from Shaft.
Sing us a song.
Piano Man.
Gentlemen.
Sing us the song for free.
We're all in a mood for a melody.
And you've got me feeling all right.
La 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 la.
Wah, 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 wah. Anyway,
There's nothing in my Stein, but la.
I get a great song. I want to sing a great song for you guys. Okay.
I don't want you to sing any songs.
All right. So it's a little ditty about Jack and Diane.
I knew it. I
No.
knew that's where you were going.
No, I have a great song I'd
John
like to sing specifically to you, Decider. So I want you to think about this song.
Which one of these
Say what it
sliders
means, okay?
lowers his volume? Go on.
This is the song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friend. People started singing it, not knowing what it was, but then they kept on singing it just because this is the song. He walks away. Good. Nice. I get XP for that.
We win.
I killed the DM. I get XP for that.
Yeah.
All right. Is it another night of Decider H2O? Nope, it's a Decider Scotch night. This is what it is.
Scotch.
My AC has been repaired. It is a cool 65 degrees in here.
Look at Optimus.
Optimus. Oh my god.
Stop, Mike. I love it. I hope Stop Mike comes to the channel. I really do. We've got some bonuses that have been given out. So I will.
Level 3. I'm just saying, level 3 hype chain. You guys are really too good to
It
us.
is
Thank
awesome.
you. We're almost back. We're 4 subs away from being back to 200 subs on the channel again. So we love you guys and thank you for the support. It really helps. It allows us to do more, and we are doing a lot more.
Indeed. That was a
Right?
complete
Wait, another-
sentence. Yeah.
Right, Remove?
We had another.
I'm winking. I'm winking. This is my pathetic attempt at a wink.
Why is it?
Oh my god, yours is worse. That's it worse.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
You're about as subtle as a brick.
Oh,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Should we just switch this over to Tales
Oh
from
my
the Tavern
God.
tonight and play
Guys,
tomorrow?
we just-
oh my
we-
gosh!
Whoa.
Tiny
Wow.
Meteor, you're so good to us.
Level 4 hype Trazane. Oh
Sub goal
man.
met.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Let's yeah sub gold net now. Guys, we're only 100 subs away from 300.
Excellent.
Our plan is working.
Oh man.
Wow.
So let me read off the bonuses that have been given out tonight.
Can
and
I,
if you were
can I say one thing first, please?
sure, I'll just put everything I have to say on hold. Go ahead.
Sorry.
It's not even that fun anymore. Why are you gonna ruin everything for me?
Because I've started this sentence 3 times.
All right. Why don't you go? Why don't you go? Okay.
All right. So let's start off by reading off the bonuses that have been given.
Oh, I
tonight.
remember what I was gonna say.
I don't care. We got a +1 to Decider from Nate. Thank you. Another +1 to Decider from Nate. Thank you. And then after that, it just
Dead to
broke.
me, Nate.
It just broke, and we have no more pluses that have been given out. So thank you for those, and we will continue on. No,
I don't think so.
oh, I just got told. Wow.
Yeah, right?
You got
She went to school
mandatold.
with you.
There was a +1 to I'm assuming Luna from Gardner Girl, and yes,
No,
yes,
that was. Oh yes, one to me, and,
and 1
she
to me
also
as
gave.
well.
yes.
So that's 3 for me if you're keeping track at home.
It looks like you may have missed one.
No, it's from Anonymous, and I don't think they watch the show. So
They absolutely do.
yeah, do they? And
Yeah.
I don't know how they did it, but they hacked the system to give me a -15. So
I mean,
I assume that's a -15 to give out to one of you. So I'll award that at
No.
random. Thank you, Anonymous. And we've got a +1 to Marktov from Optimus, a +1 to Orion from Optimus, a +1 to Orion from Lukai, a +1 to
The Orion
sing
Knights.
it with me. Shoo la 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 la. There you go. And that was from Wolf's Blood. I +1 to Arterus from Wolf's Blood as well. Spelled incorrectly. I love it.
Thank you, Wolves.
+1 to Luna from The Love of Her Life. Ooh la la. Well, from Candles. +1 to Luna from Axel Rain. And
Thank
I'm going
you.
to switch over to the point awards
That's a
here.
cool name.
Oh, I just see something come in.
Oh, did you? Oh, I do
Axel
too.
Rain.
A random encounter from Tiny Meteor. We've got
Oh no!
a +1.
Giveth with one hand and taketh with the other.
Right, good grief.
+1 to Manda from Moon 20. A +1 to Manda from Gardener Girl. And let's see here. I think that is it for meow.
My brown-eyed girl.
I am
I'm not
going
Bob.
to gonna add that random encounter to my.
Can I mark those off in the queue?
Yep.
Okay.
Random from Tiny. That's what it's gonna say.
I want to roll some
Weren't there
d20.
some from last week too?
Yes, but I don't have that. I don't have
I can
that
take a look.
record.
Let me see what I have. All right, so that's that.
I'm assuming you all
No.
are keeping track of your previous weeks.
Yeah, there's nothing in the queue anymore because once we read them off, I redeem them so that it frees up the queue for all this stuff to come in.
Because I do know there was one person that claimed a random encounter.
Yes,
Last
indeed.
week.
Floop did. Also, Lil Dicky did. I've got 3 random encounters sitting in the queue.
So we got 3 random encounters.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Isn't that fun?
I know what this said.
I'm just gonna say it. Random encounters don't have to be bad.
They don't.
It's true, they don't.
But they will be.
Yeah, they could be
I'm sorry. I
trumpets.
tried to say. I tried to say that with a straight face.
So
This is Trumpet's cousin, Violin. Good luck.
Evil twin
This-
cousin.
This is the wind. The wind.
it's his evil twin cousin,
Yeah.
Melifo.
This is the string side of the family.
It's his mother's side.
Did I not? I got one from Wolf's Blood tonight. Okay, I got
Yeah.
one. All right, I see how it is.
All right. I'm
Decider, should we explain to chat too the new thing that we have put into
Oh,
place about
Good call. I
just so
would-
they know what we're doing if we do it?
Oh, it's Little
And-
Ducky. I'm
and-
so used to reading Little Dicky. Sorry. There's an artist called Little Dicky. So
And for the people who just got subs, one of the moderators can let them know what they get. Let them know what they got for the door prize.
all
Look under
right.
your chairs.
So
Look under your
There's
chairs.
nothing there. No, nothing there. Mm-mm.
actually, there's a cat under mine, but I'm not going to lift that up right now. That's turned into the attack button now, so I'm going to leave her be. But yes, as far as the new thing we're going to do. Oh, look at Kitty. Oh,
Kitty.
hi, Kitty.
Kitty cam.
Oh, such a precious.
We all get a
thing.
+1 that happens.
Cat.
Remember?
Is that how it works? I thought
Not
Floop,
at the
Floop drops gift bombs if there's cats on stream. But yes, so the new thing that we are going to do, we have had a overwhelming support with bonuses from everyone out there, and we want to make sure that there's a way we can use all of them. And we thought of a fun way that our players can help, use some of those and put them to use. And that is that if a player wishes, they can use 2 of their bonuses to award a single bonus to one of the other cast members. So, for example, if I was a player, or if I was just kind at heart for some reason, I could use 2 of my +1 bonuses tonight to give a +1 to I don't know, Luna or
Right.
something. Now I looked at you first. I changed my mind, but so that way we can make sure everyone's getting to use, and it's also going to be fun for some of those people who might not have to roll for a lot of things. I'm looking at you, spellcasters. They now have a way to support their team, which is going to be awesome. So
I do.
Yay.
Like killing everything with murder.
murder.
I cast murder on
Killing
things.
all the bad
That's
guys who will
murder.
support the team.
Murder.
Can I share my bonus with the bad guy?
Yeah, sure. I'll allow it.
Oh,
Yeah.
look
Oh,
at
wow.
Candace.
Oh,
she's so good
Candace,
to me.
you're so
She's-
good to us.
She is good to me. Guys, for the people who just got gifted subs tonight, if you do not know, you now have the ability with your sub to give a bonus, a +1 on Tabletop Tavern 1 and 2, and a Benny on Neural Nexus 0. You get to give away bonuses to this to the cast. So if you would like to use that, you can drop it in chat, and a moderator will grab that. You just choose which player you want to give it to, and do that.
Ryan.
Also, if you are here for a while, you accumulate points. You can use the points built into Twitch to redeem benefits for the cast and or the DM. But if you do it to the DM, you're dead to me.
Wow, we just lost half of
But
our
only on
viewers then.
Wednesdays. Every other night, he appreciates it.
Yeah,
It's true. Literally every other night.
Except for Thursdays, because if you give anything out on Thursdays, we just keep it forever.
Forever. We throw it in a bag of
I know
holding.
that, I know that for a fact. I gave Decider a +1 on one of the Thursdays. Never used it.
You did. You
Nope.
did. As a matter of fact, I
We just
remember
stick them
that.
in our back pocket. They go through the laundry a few times. It gets uncomfortable. It's very weird.
Tiny meteor. I swear to God, man. I swear to God.
Excellent. Excellent. I'm going to just add that to my long list of bonuses.
Yeah, Optimus, like the +1 to the Spooter Man.
Spider-Man.
That was weeks ago.
All right. So I know what's next on the show. I think it's a D20 roll to see who's going to recap last week.
Quick question. What's that?
A recap is when you recall the events of last week and you say those out loud so everyone else can
Son of a-
experience it.
That's not. I hope somebody gets.
Oh no.
Yeah, not lowest.
What are the rolls so far?
I have a 7.
Ooh.
I got
Oh my
10.
God. I don't even remember what happened last week, and I'm
A resident recapper.
Trouble in the Outer Rim.
guys, I'm legit gonna need some prompting tonight. I'm sorry,
Okay.
I feel bad.
You know what?
Um,
I will allow the prompting, but none of it will come from me. So, cast help
let
him
me
out.
think. Let me give me talk for like 10 seconds, and let me. I'm just give me
there's
where we
what-
got started
what-
last week.
there
Give
was
me
a
where we
fire.
got started. The fire. Okay.
There was a fire.
There was a. It started with a.
Okay. All right, we can do this, guys.
Okay.
We can do this. We can do this. We
Lukai
got.
gave you a prompt. Lukai says last week we last left off. True story.
When last we left off,
There you go.
there is a VOD. Can you guys hold on for 1 second?
He's just gonna play it.
He's got to watch the whole thing.
He just plays
right.
a 3-hour
So when
VOD.
last-
We played it last week.
So last week when we left off, we woke up to a fire in the building. Orion was doing something weird with a horse. He had his shirt off in his room, and
Wait a minute now. That's
no. It's my turn to recap, right?
all right.
All right. So this is how I recall it. I don't know. I think they were snuggling. I think that's what it was. You know, harmless snuggling with his friend. What is it? Shimmer something? Glitter dust?
Stardust.
Stardust.
Stardust,
Okay.
the magical horse that glistens like a universe.
Yeah, about that. Okay. All right. So there was a fire at the symphony.
Orchestra.
And
Orchestra.
orchestra. Thank you. And everyone was woken up eventually. I think it was wait. It was one of the worst classes in the game. I think some paladin
Summoner.
dwarf.
You're thinking of Summoner.
I am thinking a summoner, right? Some paladin dwarf splatted one of the imps in front of Evie and Shula, I think.
Yeah, that imp got smote.
Smoted.
Yeah.
And we all got out of the orchestra, and we started a bucket brigade to get to try to put the fire out there. Trumpet was a lot of help in that regards, and I have a lot of respect for him because he helped us so much during that process. After that, we ended up going to the palace because we got summoned. Right, we got summoned by the handmaiden or the guard of the one of the close guards of the queen. I think
Summoned by the queen herself, actually.
the queen herself. Okay. So we got summoned by the queen herself. We went there, and Remove just decided he wanted to have a combat sparring match with the personal guard of the queen, right? And
I recall it a little differently.
I'm just okay. So we went there. The guards gave us attitude, and I was forced to deal with them. And we finally got admitted to the building after I asked to speak to the manager, and we got inside. We talked to the queen. Queen's requiring help of us. The personal guard that sent us up to see Cressidia.
Cressidia?
Cressidia. And Cressidia asked our help with contacting and rooting out a deserter in the army.
Guard. In the guard.
It's the same thing.
Is
It's
it?
literally the same thing.
Is it?
Yes,
Is it?
it is.
Is it?
It is.
I just saw you macro that. I'm not doing it
It
anymore.
is. It is.
Yeah. All right. Remix. Go on.
Asked us to and we asked a lot of questions about that. Arcturus wanted to go to a magic shop to see if he could find a magic item before we decided to leave town. We asked the guard for assistance with a couple mundane things like arrows, and they didn't have them.
They had some.
They
Not
had
a
bolts.
ton.
They didn't have any arrows.
They had some arrows.
I had some arrows. I took them.
Not a ton. I think it was like 20 arrows and like
Yeah,
20
it was-
bolts.
Yeah, the whole guard had 20 arrows. Okay, cool.
They've kind of been, and trying to quell some anarchy.
stuck into people.
Yeah, they've been using them on the civilians, if you don't mind. So, they're a little low right now.
So we went over to we were heading in the direction of northeast, right? To go towards where we needed to go to find the deserter. And I wanted to hit the magic shop on the way, and something happened in the magic shop.
Something happened in the magic shop.
I don't remember.
I remember. Does anyone remember?
Nope.
All right. Well, then it didn't happen. If no one
It
remembers
is.
it. So, yeah. So basically,
It is.
Is that another sound effect you're using?
It is.
Yes, it worked perfectly.
Absolutely not.
All right.
Let me think on that.
Oh boy. Oh no. This is what you've been doing with your free time.
Absolutely.
This is what you've been doing with your free time.
It is.
So where we left off, actually, you know what? I'll do it in proper form. My stream deck has moved. I found it now. All right. So without any further ado, we're gonna get this show started. Thank you everyone again.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Should we screw him up a couple of times when he said,
Absolutely.
just so he can't get a clean cut?
It's not my problem.
Absolutely.
It's not my problem. It's Dr. Dune's problem at that point. So
Poor dog.
It is.
it is. All right, guys. So we are going to get started. Thank you again, everyone, for coming out and attending the show. And I hope you have fun with the rest of your evening.
Let me
So-
think on that.
I hope you're still here.
Yes, indeed. So, when last we left off, our team had just arrived at a magical shop. A shop by the name of Orbis Minor Curses and Inconveniences. And as they knocked upon the door began to swing open. A whoosh of cold air came out, going across them. And they hear a single sound emit from within. And as the door continues to open, a voice from within goes, Hi, come on in. I'm sorry about the door. It's a cursed door, you see. It screeches like that every time someone opens it.
Oh, Jesus.
Why does he do that?
Well, it's cursed.
Great.
Did you curse it?
No, I just collect it.
Oh, so you're a collector.
You might say I'm a bit of a collector.
I am a collector myself. In fact, I call myself Markov the Collector. What can I call you?
You may call me Fexnus Orbis.
Fexnis Orbis.
Correct. Yes.
Did you have a seizure?
Okay.
That seems like a rude question.
Man, this is gonna be a horrible experience, isn't it?
Oh, welcome to my
Maximus.
shop. What brings you in here?
Exness, I'm looking for an item, and I wanted to see if mayhaps you had it in here.
Oh, I have many things. What is it you're looking for?
Do you have any non-cursed items, sir?
Yes.
Sense motive.
Go ahead.
I'm going to use a +1 from Nate's Knife Pit. Hold on. Skills.
Nothing's cursed in here.
Oh, this is going to be bad. 4 + 1 for a 5.
You believe he is telling the truth. He just says it really weird, apparently.
So let me describe what I'm looking for. I've heard of these packs before that fit a lot more items in them than you'd think it could contain. And I know there's an extremely powerful one, and there's one that's not as powerful, and I'm kind of looking for that one.
Okay. I think I know of the item you're looking for. Perhaps is it a bag of holding?
No, I think that's the name I've heard referred to, the strong one.
Oh,
What are you
maybe-
thinking of a handy haversack?
I am, sir. Yes, I am.
As a matter of
Yeah.
fact, I do have one. I believe I put it in the back, inside of a bag of holding, which I placed.
No, you
inside.
can't do that.
It is no.
You can't do that.
I put that
Yeah,
inside
but
of
I
a.
know you didn't do that.
Out of game. Can we talk for two? I just want to say this. You can't do that or the world explodes.
Allow me to continue, please.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Back to game. All right.
Time in.
So he's like, yes, I think I put one back there and think I put it inside of a bag of holding, which I then put within a portable hole.
You're a liar.
Oh,
Actually-
no, I swear it's back there. Let me go look.
Can I do a knowledge arcana to see if that's possible?
Sure.
Okay.
Orion just knows it's not gonna work.
I'm really trying not to meta this. So,
Don't
skills.
do it. Just keep your mouth shut.
Knowledge arcana?
Sure.
Let me use a +1 from Gardner Girl. That's 8 + 4 for 12.
Okay. I mean, it's pretty common that a lot of people have talked about what would happen if something like that was to go down, that it would basically all get sucked into the astral plane if such a thing was to happen.
Sir, I don't think you're being honest with me.
No, I swear I did. 1 second. Let me go check in the back. And he walks into the back.
What's the most expensive item in sight?
In sight, you actually don't see I mean, you look around and you see a lot of rather mundane looking items. Some robes hanging on the wall. You see a collection of rings on display, but by collection I mean there's like 3 rings on display. Okay. There's several
I wanna cast
bookcases.
detect magic.
Yeah, sure. As you detect magic,
Do I see him go to cast a spell?
I would assume if you're standing in the foyer
I'm not
with
hiding
him.
I'm not hiding
Yeah.
it.
Okay. I just go, hey, remember now, we're in a cursed shop. Be careful about casting spells inside of shops. That's all I'm
Detect
gonna say.
magic.
So as you
I
do
put my
so,
hands together. Spread them in an arc around the room, and cast detect magic.
So as you do, you look, and all of the items in the area do have a faint glow of magic.
Every item.
Yes.
I want to concentrate for a second and see what the strongest aura in the room is.
Okay. As you focus, you
Sorry.
okay.
Orion pointed at himself, so that's what. That's what.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You look and you see a what is it here? There's a couple items that seem to be like of equal strength. One of them is a headband that's hanging on the wall. Another one is a cape that's hanging on the wall.
How long has he been gone now at this point? I cast a spell.
About 15 seconds.
Can I try to determine what the headband is?
Sure. Let's see here. It'll be knowledge arcana, I believe.
That's a 4+4 for an 8.
You're unfamiliar with it.
Okay. But it's okay. Thank you.
Yep. So he comes back in after about 30 seconds, and he comes to you guys and he goes, "Well, I have some bad news. The back of the store is gone."
Ah.
Yeah. Also, I had a helper. He's
The
gone
back of the store is gone.
too. Yeah. It's just empty. Like it's all been sucked into nothingness, kind of. But I'm not worried about it.
I see.
Yeah. I'm not too worried about it.
What's
Is
that
this
headband
something
over
we
there?
can help with?
I mean,
No, I'm not touching that.
he kind of looks back after Shula says, "Is there anything, something we can help with?" He looks back. He goes, "If you had shown up maybe a day ago, I think that might have helped, but it might be too late."
Yeah,
Yes. Next time.
you might
we'll
want to check on the back of your shop more than once every other day.
Well, I left it in the hands of Jim, a young lad, quite dapper, if I may say so myself. Hopefully he wasn't there, but I
You are
was.
everything that's wrong with magic, my friend.
I was having him
Have a good day.
store the
I
items.
just walk out.
Okay. So someone asked about the headband, right?
Yes.
Ah, okay. So yeah, you ask him about the headband. He goes, "I see you have an eye for good items. The headband of acceptance. You see it as a magical headband that as you wear it will make people a little bit more accepting of you, if you will."
Nobody likes me anyway. It's just not gonna help.
Oh, it sounds like it could definitely help you then.
1 gold.
I'm going to say it's at least worth 30.
I want to bargain with him. I am going to try to convince him by saying, "Listen, I mean, come on, your shop just blown out. You could use any gold you can get right now. I'll give you 10 gold for it."
All right, roll diplomacy.
Oh, okay. If I could get over a 10 today, that would be great. 6 + 8 for 14.
He looks and he goes, "You're right. You are right, actually. You know, with my whole backroom inventory gone, I could certainly use as much gold as possible. 30 gold."
Orion. I'm going to yell out to Orion.
Yeah.
I need your help for a second.
Okay. And I walk in the door.
All right, take a look at that. I want to take a look at that item. I want to see what it is. I want to see if it's in fact
Okay.
makes people like me
I
better.
cast Identify.
Okay. All
Gives me a +10 to spellcraft.
right, go ahead and spellcraft it.
All right. Oh, and I'm going to pull up my book of the Orion Knights.
Oh, okay.
Page.
Cross-reference.
Awesome. And +1 from Lokai from like 2 weeks ago.
Excellent.
That's folks. That's how far behind I am. So we'll do +11 on this. And skills. Incoming. That's a 16 + 21 for 37.
All right. Wow. So you use your magical abilities and your knowledge, and you cross-reference it to your handbook and everything. And yeah, you find reference and you've heard of this item before. The headband of acceptance would give the wearer a +1 to his diplomacy skill checks. But you also happen to know that this item makes the wearer very agreeable to things. So you know.
So I look at Arcturus and say, "Oh yeah, I've heard of these. See, in school, we had these, and we kind of like, when you try to get into a fraternity or whatever it is, sometimes you get a little fun played on you. We call this the Judd to Emilio headband, and that's just on the
Wow.
street. And And
You must be this old to get that reference.
I don't get it.
and it's really good if you get it. It's really good. Anyways, the Judd to Emilio headband makes it so people kind of like you a little bit more, but it also makes you a little more influenceable. You're a little more agreeable than usual.
All right. I think I'm gonna pass on that.
I understand. His eyes catch onto Shula real quick, and he goes, "Excuse me, ma'am, but those happen to be some very nice gloves you have there."
Why, thank you. They were custom made just for me.
I happen to have a pair of gloves that I think would fit you just well if you're interested. And he pulls out a box from under the table, and he opens it up, and there's a pair of very nice white long gloves in there.
Shula,
Yes.
I would maybe have Orion help you take a look before you maybe think about touching those gloves.
Well, I was going to get there. Orion, would you like to help?
Yeah, no problem. I cast Identify. And what I do when I cast Identify is I go, put my hands together, and I put my eyes, and I go, all right, so what I'm looking at, it looks like it's some gloves. All right, I cast Identify.
All right.
And that's my last first level spell for the day.
All right, let's see a roll for it. Let's see that.
That was the
spellcraft.
first level
Burn.
spell. You didn't have to use that on me. I thought it was a cantrip.
No, Shula, it's all right. You done healed us all. You done made eggs. You're okay. I'm gonna burn a +1 from Quaman from like 2 weeks ago,
All right.
and give another +11 to this.
That should be a good roll. I say should be.
Hopefully, until I burn a 1 here. Hold on, 1 second. All right, incoming. That's a 17 plus 21 for 38.
Another
Yeah, we got some gloves.
fantastic roll. So you cross-reference your book again, and you look down your list, and you kind of examine it, and you're starting to get an idea of the energy coming off of it. And you recognize these actually as assisting gloves. They are a type of glove that you can put on that when the wearer speaks a command word, a glowing disembodied hand appears next to them. As a swift action, the wearer can have the glove assist them with a task as if using aid another in an action. The gloves use the wearer's base attack bonus and skill ranks when making the check. The hand will remain there until one attempt has been used or until a minute passes, and then after that, the gloves become non-magical.
So you can get
So
one
the
use
one-time
period.
use?
Yes.
All right, so I go. So Shula, this house breaks down. Okay, you're gonna use these gloves, and when something really important comes down that you need another hand to help you out, it's gonna show up. Kind of like, what we call mage hand. I don't know what you guys have in the divinity, part of town, but it will show up and it will help you with your task. But you only get one use out of these. Is a pretty low magic. I'm not really impressed with this shop at all, but this is pretty low magic, and it's a kind of one and done kind of a situation.
Well, my current gloves aren't magical in the least bit, so
They are quite
maybe
beautiful.
I should try them on. And I look at Orion when I say that just to get a little hint from him to make sure that it's safe to do so.
Yeah, and I want to make sure that there's no curse attached to these. If I could tell that from the identifier.
As
With
to
a
your
38.
knowledge, there is no curse attached to them.
All right, it looks okay. Yeah, it looks okay.
Well, then I take off my gloves that I have on, and can I slip one on
Sure.
and try it just to see how it looks and feels?
Sure, we can.
I kind of
we can do
I
that.
kind of stand in front of her from the guy because I know that she's a little nervous about her hands, and I'm like, so I nonchalantly kind of like.
Okay. Like almost like a
See,
bouncer.
I take my gloves off, and I don't know if the guy sees them, but if he does,
sweet
that sucks to be
Jesus.
him.
What the hell happened here? No, I'm just kidding.
I start to cry.
Magical.
So he
Damn.
he pulls the glove out and he hands it over and he says, "Feel free."
So I put them on and test them out, and
Yeah, from what you could tell, they are gloves, and you get the feeling like it's awaiting a command word to be set.
I kind of test it, do my little finger thing in my gloves. These seem pretty nice. I kind of like the idea of having a command word. Do I just get to make up whatever command word I want?
Yes, you say it once and you'll feel acknowledgement from the gloves. Say it again, and the magical hand will appear.
Yes, I would like to purchase these gloves, sir. How much?
It's yours for a low price of 90 gold.
And
I,
the
I think you
gloves
could do
don't
better
disappear,
than that.
just the enchantment, right?
What's that?
The gloves don't disappear, just the enchantment, correct?
Correct. Yes, they just turn into
Okay.
a
Oh,
regular
that's
pair of
good.
gloves after
Yeah,
that.
I want to clarify that and be like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're good, because I'd hate for your gloves to just disappear in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Or in the middle of...
I kind of lean into the guy and a little bit, and I kind of open my eyes really wide at him, and I say, you know, I just so happen to be an oracle of Serenre, and you know,
Ooh.
she would probably give you a lot of divine favor if you know, you gave a little bit of a discount to one of her followers.
Divine favor, eh?
I don't
What
know if
did
I
you
need a diplomacy roll for that.
What kind of
And
divine
I want to jump in
favor?
real quick and say, her favor has helped our party so much. It's been extremely beneficial to us, and I want to try to aid her in her role.
Okay.
and she makes really good eggs.
Go ahead and roll me diplomacy.
I'm gonna use my +1 that I got last week from Candelus.
Okay. And Arcturus has successfully assisted.
With a 23. I roll for somebody else, and
Wow.
I
Okay.
got 20 on the die, +10 for 30.
Plus another 2 from the
I
assist.
have a pretty high diplomacy,
So,
believe it or
a
not.
32.
He converts to Serenre.
So he, yeah, right.
So Renray appears before everybody.
He sees the light. He shuts down the shop.
He goes, well, I suppose I could probably let these go for a little bit less, in addition to that divine favor you said. How about, 60 gold?
How about 50 and you've got yourself a goddess?
Well,
Life. Art imitates life.
seeing as he like just thinks for a second. Shula, just you roll me a perception.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a 4.
Okay. And roll me for no reason whatsoever a will save.
Oh gosh. For no reason whatsoever?
For no reason whatsoever. Just for
Sure, I
fun.
don't believe that at all. So I'm gonna use my +1 that I got last week from Pop Fanatic
Okay.
on that roll.
Okay.
We'll save. That's a 6 + 3 for 9.
Okay. So he looks and he goes, 50 gold and a divine favor. Well, I suppose so. It's a deal. I mean, after all, they do fit you like a glove.
oh my god.
I giggle to appease him.
Yeah, so you chuckle, he
Fireball.
chuckles, the bookcase next to you chuckles, and and you're the only
I'm
one
gonna
who
get the hell out of here.
seems to notice that, though. But yes,
Interesting. I stare long and hard at the bookcase.
you look at it, and there's books on it, and there's books arranged in a way that almost makes it look as if it has a face, and it just looks like it's kind of looking at you deadpan, like with the arrangement of the books. So there's like 2 books on one side of the top shelf, 2 books on the other side, and then like 2 shelves down, there's just a row of books straight across.
So it looks like a Minecraft creeper.
Kind of, yeah. It's a good analogy.
Is this intentional?
Very curious bookcase.
So
Well,
he's like, sure. How about that golden divine favor now?
okay. I give him the 50 gold. I took it off my sheet too. Thank you so much,
Excellent.
good sir, for even thinking of me and noticing my gloves because they were quite worn. I've had them for a long time. And one quick question: is there something interesting about your bookcase?
My bookcase, and he looks over at it. He goes, no, it's just a regular bookcase with books on it, of course.
I'm
Okay.
gonna chalk this up to Shula's general aversion to bookcases and
Everybody just kind of looks at the bookcase, looks at each other, looks at Shula, looks at the bookcase.
Yes. Please forgive me. I'm sure that it was just me, and I have a lot of stress with bookcases.
No problem. I forgive you. By the way, that was the voice of the bookcase,
Wait, what?
which you were the only one to hear that.
I immediately walk over to the bookcase and like stand in the corner facing the bookcase like I'm in timeout and cast detect magic on the bookcase.
So as you look back at the bookcase, the books seem to have rearranged a little bit. Instead of it having almost like a deadpan expression, the books now almost have formed like a smiley face on the bottom 3 rows.
I'm still moving over to it
Okay.
and casting detect magic quietly in a corner facing the bookcase.
All right. So
What's she doing? What's going on right now?
as you do, the bookcase does glow.
I turn back to the shopkeep. Sir, there is definitely something going on with your bookcase. It just spoke to me. And I look to the rest of the party and I'm like, I'm serious, you guys. It's not my brain.
I'm trying
Pretty
to.
sure.
I want to send motive on Shula to see if she's messing with us.
Sure.
I didn't hear
I was just
anything.
gonna do the same thing.
Ryan's looking for ghosts. He's like, I ain't doing this again.
That's a 1 on my
Arcturus,
sense
you're-
motive.
You're,
That's a 6 on mine. So
I'm gonna say you're both unsure, but I mean, you don't think she's lying necessarily. You're just not sure. Ryan, you believe her.
Yeah, 17 plus 3 for 20. Okay, Shula. What did the bookcase say to you?
Well, first of all, the books rearranged themselves. They were like making a face and then they made a smiley face and they keep changing. And then, shoot, what did he say to me?
He said
Or he laughed.
He laughed before, and then you also said, forgive me for assuming your bookcase was something, and the bookcase said you're forgiven.
Oh yeah. So I tell Orion that.
Martov.
Yes?
Could do you feel an evil presence in this room at all?
No, I do
Good
not.
call.
Could you double check for us, please?
I mean, I
That's
guess
the most sure you've been since we've met.
I'm going to put my hands together, utter a silent little prayer, look up to my God, and open my eyes at this bright white light. And I'm going to look at the shopkeep.
Okay.
Just the shopkeep? Can you? Okay.
The shopkeep
Alright.
does not glow with any evil energy.
Well, I mean, unless any of you are evil, there is no evil here.
I mean, oh,
Do you want me to check you? I can check
Sorry.
you.
I'm not allowed to identify, so I can't identify the bookshelf. Is the bookshelf for sale?
No, I use that to store my books.
I like the look of that one. What if we replace it with another bookcase?
Hey, you gonna just bring me another bookcase?
I mean, if we buy that, we can replace it.
I'd like a replacement first. I mean,
Oh, that's fine.
yes. So yeah, if you replace the bookcase, I suppose I could let the bookcase go. It has no significance to me.
I would like to look at the arrangement of books on the bookcase.
Okay. The current
While
arrange.
Martov's doing that, I'm looking at the bookcase for any kind of magical inscriptions or anything like that.
Okay, absolutely.
Should I
Shula,
spellcraft the bookcase?
Shula, roll me a perception. Marktov, the
Can I just cast read magic? Oh no, I see. That would be if I found it, not
Right.
to find it.
right,
Gotcha.
exactly. And Marktov, the arrangement of the books currently is almost in like the deadpan manner. You know, like 2 sets of books on the top shelf, 2 rows below that, books all across.
So, Fexness, why did you arrange your books like that? Like, to be like a face?
I think Jim must have done it last night. Shula, you do not find any magical inscriptions on the anywhere on it.
What does Jim look like?
Nothing now.
It is
Oh,
a
Jim
good joke.
disappeared in the. Okay, never mind. I won't write.
But what did
Guys,
he look like?
I'm gonna be honest here. I don't. He doesn't have the item on my knee, and this place is giving me the creeps just a little bit. And I think we have some business we need to take care of, don't we?
Oh, I guess. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I've been just kind of standing, not like away out of the way, but just like not really going for stuff because nothing there that's really interesting that I'm really interested in.
Oh, are you sure?
Oh, I'm sure.
There's a cape.
What is this cape? What does it do?
There's a cape hanging on the wall. Ah,
Says
I see.
Cape of
Yes,
Evie.
I would like to know what this cape is.
Ah, the cape over there. Yes, I'll gladly tell you. It happens to be a catching cape.
Oh, what does that mean? What does it do?
Well, if you use it, it will attempt to snag arrows and things like that out of the air for you. But it can only do it once.
Oh, never mind.
Interesting.
I mean, is there anything else? I've got, let's see here. I've got, yes, these robes of finite twine. We've also,
no.
we've also got, wait, I had a cloak of displacement, but where did I put it?
Oh, you must have placed it.
I must have misplaced it somewhere. Oh, how about this? And he pulls out of his pocket the picture of 1,000 words.
How many words are on it?
None.
What?
But simply
Let me see that.
Sure. And he hands it over to you. It's currently got like
I don't think you know anything about magic at all, man. Like you just buy stuff and resell it, don't you?
Oh, I mean, I try not to buy things. I like to keep my.
No, not you. I'm saying this to shopkeep.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean, is
shop
that
you.
not how business works?
No,
I suppose.
usually you know what you're selling, and
Oh, I know exactly what I'm selling.
bullshit.
Hey, this picture of 1,000 words, if you would be so kind, Markov, simply, as you see now, it is a picture of a beautiful sunset off the coast, right?
Yes, it does look like that.
Yes, now simply describe to it what you want to see in 1,000 words, and it will change.
Oh, interesting. So,
I walk out of the shop.
going to have to think on
Yeah,
it.
so do I. I've had enough.
How much is this picture?
5 gold.
5 gold sold. Wait, before I sell it, were you willing to take a trade?
Depends on what you have.
Well, let me go.
Ryan,
to
that
my
picture's
bag.
gonna kill us in our sleep.
Yeah. Well,
I
he
really-
have all the hair he needs.
I'm really only interested in, kind of your oddball magic items, if you will.
Oh, well, I don't have any magic items, but I do have a lock of one of the guards' hair,
A lock of hair.
Oh my
and
god!
I have a fancy shoe.
Let
I'm
me
outside. I don't hear
see.
this. I'm sorry.
Let me see the shoe.
I pull it out of my bag. It's the shoe from Eamon.
Yeah. He looks at it.
I'm
He
going back to school.
waves his hand over it and he goes, nope, not for me.
The hair?
No.
Okay, I actually have something that might be magical. I'm not 100% sure, but it may be. I pull out a compass. See, this needle, it moves on its own. And no matter which way you turn it, it points in the same direction.
Hold on. He is mesmerized by this compass. And he goes, oh, yes, this is exactly the kind of item I'm looking for. Indeed. Very well. I shall trade you the picture.
Awesome! I hand over the compass, and I take the picture, and I put it in my bag.
All right. I have added the picture to your
I knew it.
to your inventory.
This is awesome. One day I will change that picture.
One day. Well, when you do, feel free to come back. I'd love to see what you've described.
I certainly will.
Well, it looks like many of your friends have already left. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I look around, there's like nobody left. I'm like, oh.
No,
I
I'm
guess
still
not.
there. I'm still staring at the bookcase,
And making sure it doesn't
waiting
move.
for it to talk.
And I'm just kind of standing there. I'm like in the, like by the door, like against the.
I
door,
noped out. I
Okay.
noped out.
Waiting.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
So does
No.
anyone inside the shop want to do anything else?
No, I
Alright.
don't think so. I
Okay.
don't think we already tested the bookcase, so
Alrighty. So
Yeah.
you guys tell Fexus that you're leaving, and he's like, "Oh, thank you for stopping in, and please remember my shop for any of your magical or cursed needs." Oh man, I gotta work on that laugh. And as you guys
Absolutely not.
and as you guys leave, Shula, you're the last one to leave because you happen to be the furthest from the door. As you do, you just hear a voice, "See you again soon." And as you take a quick look back, the smiling face has turned into a menacing grin.
what the hell? As if I can't continue to be more traumatized by bookcases. I just kind of shake it off, and I think it's
Shake it up.
a figment of my imagination.
All right. As you guys leave, the door automatically closes behind you. And I would also like to quickly thank Floop for that random encounter.
There we go.
Nice.
Was the random encounter the bookcase?
Yes, it was.
Yep.
Nice.
That's fantastic.
So yeah, you guys are now outside of the shop. What would you like to do from here?
Man, there's literally no place I ever want to come back to.
I'm gonna say I'm
this
glad nobody
city.
bought anything from that store because whatever it is gonna murder us in our sleep.
Yeah.
Oh yes, nobody bought anything. You're right. Well, actually, no, that is untrue. Shula did buy something.
I did. I bought the gloves. I mean, my current gloves were ratty and worn. I'd had them for years, and these weren't bad. I mean, they're a step above what I had.
They're gonna choke me to death just because I'm that lucky. They're gonna choke me to death in my sleep.
Yeah. Well, that
I
was
think
the
Orion
part.
and I checked everything pretty good. I think
Technically speaking,
Cool.
they could only assist Shula in choking you to death.
that's true.
I think I know what I want my picture to be.
Oh, that's great. That's good.
All I wanted was a bag. That's all I want.
I know they're
And we-
standard issue at school.
Now we just
too.
got a TPK.
Oh,
I assure you that the goodness of Serenre that runs through me will not allow any harm to befall any of you.
Okay. All right. I believe you, Shula. I look at Orion and I'm like pointing at Shula like off, trying to hide it.
Sleight of
Like,
hand.
Watch her.
Yeah.
Watch her. Watch
Yeah.
her.
Sleight of hand.
Watch her.
Okay,
Arcturus, sleight of
so
hand.
Point.
Okay.
All right.
All right. All right.
Good point. Okay.
Everyone perception.
Oh, that's a 19 on my perception.
I've got
I don't know what the heck I
8
was
plus
looking
2
at,
for a
but-
10. I still have not broke a 10.
Wow.
that was a 1
20 plus
7.
9.
Okay. So
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Evie.
so because you were specifically trying to hide it from Shula, I gave her like a -5. But she still clears that, so she sees that. Marktov does not, Evie does not. Orion clearly sees it because it was definitely intended for him, apparently. So yeah. The only people who saw it were the
Evie.
person you wanted and not
Shula,
wanted.
Let me be clear. I trust you. I do trust you. I don't trust that creepy son of a bitch back in there. That guy gives me the heebie-jeebies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Orion and I checked the gloves, and there was, detected no evil. There was nothing. He identified it very accurately. So I think we're okay.
I'm just
appreciate
a
that.
little trying to be wary. I care about my new
understand.
friends.
I'm telling you, I'm right there. Like, this whole place gives me the creeps.
I gotta be honest. Orion didn't want to come here. I thought maybe I'd be able to get my handy haversack, my magical bag. But that place, I know how we can fix that place. I know one thing that we can. Ryan, what are you? I've heard about the spell. I don't know if you're strong enough to use it yet. I think it's called Fireball. Fireball.
Why would you
yeah.
burn down the fireball a building?
It's not. It's a little out of my. It's a little out of my.
We'll
range
get
right
there.
now.
I have faith in you. I mean,
Yeah,
you study
yeah.
really hard. I have a feeling you'll get there at some point.
Yeah. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right.
What horrible place do we want to visit next? We've already been to the orchestra and this
Oh, we do have to go to the Three Rings.
flim flam
Yes.
shack.
Yep. So
Yes, let's go to the Three
Let's
Rings.
head there.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll lead the way.
yep. So the Three Rings is
Stardust.
So the Three Rings is northeast of here. Pretty much, it's almost it's right near the residential area where the Northeast Bridge is, and it borders the area between the Five Corners and the North Ward, which are two different residential areas. If you want to get there, it'll probably take you like 45 minutes.
All right.
Sounds good.
I think it's Evie and Shula's turn on Stardust if they want it. If not, Mark, Tav, you're willing to jump on.
No, that is okay. I can walk.
Oh, okay.
Evie, we didn't sleep super well the other night,
Yeah.
so maybe we should take advantage of this tonight.
Yeah.
Today.
I am all for that plan.
And you see Stardust, he kind of bends down a little bit and he picks up 1 foot so you can literally like step on his leg into the stirrup and then mount him. There you go. That's good. Like Stardust.
So well
Nice.
trained.
Yeah, he's an amazing creature.
All right, so you guys are mounting up and moving out.
Yep.
Regular is
Regulators.
mount up.
All
I'm so
right,
glad I'm not the only one who had that thought.
and Mark Tav, you're leading the way.
Indeed, I am. Back streets back. All right.
All right.
Oh my god.
Boom.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Big
All
streets
right.
back. All right.
Ow. Anyway,
I just look at
wait.
Mark Top. Bye 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 bye.
What's going on?
I'm gonna go
right now?
cry in the corner.
I don't
I'll
get
be
it.
back in a little bit.
I don't understand.
Mark Tav, roll your percentile, call high or low.
Okay. I call low. 24.
Nice. All right, so you guys are able to get into the area without any issues. You did see as you're progressing a couple of shady figures, but Markov cleared you guys around them, and you are able to get over to the area. You're about a block from the Three Rings Tavern, which I believe inside of the large square I've placed to the northeast. It is at the block with the smaller square inside that. So you are approximately a block south of that right now. And as you do, you look around, and things are looking a little rough in this area. You know, a lot of people kind of looking a little bit down on their luck. There's certainly been damage to the area through fires and ransacking. But you look up ahead and you see the area with the Three Rings, and it seems unscathed by the surrounding devastation.
Are there any children running around?
There are actually, as a matter of fact.
Could I call to a couple of them?
Sure, creepy old man. What would you like to say to them?
Now
No,
that
we
you
are
just
riding
made
a
me
black
feel really
horse.
awkward. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Our horse has no windows.
I'm gonna take out some money and yell to a couple kids of like 14, 15 years, and
Okay.
hey, do you guys want to earn some money?
We're not supposed to talk to strangers.
Do you want money or not?
the two that you're kind of talking to. There's a kid about 12 years of age, and he's with a younger boy, maybe about 8 years of age. And the younger kid kind of pulls on his sleeve, and he goes, "Okay."
I just,
All right, what do you
I'm
need?
just looking for me. So I want to try and calm him down. I'm just gonna explain to him. Listen, it's nothing. You don't even have to come near me. I'll put the money on the ground when we're done. I'm just looking for some information about somebody in this area.
All right, what are you looking for?
I'm looking up his name. Sorry. Have you heard of Varric Van Castrican?
Not a name that sounds familiar to me, sir.
All right. Do you think does anybody around here maybe know? Would they be a better person for me to talk to about this?
I don't know. Most of the information I hear about comes from the tavern up the road there.
With the Three Rings?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it anyway, and I'm just gonna put like a couple copper on the ground for him. Okay.
Okay. And he kind of eyes it up.
And I'll step away so he feels comfortable.
All right. And as you step away, he approaches and he scoops it up, and he nods his head and begins to walk off.
Okay. Let me take that off my sheet.
All right.
I gave him 5 copper. Okay.
Okay. What was that, Marshal?
I head directly into the tavern.
Okay. So as you head to the tavern, is everyone else going with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hitch up Stardust outside.
Okay. So you all approach the tavern. It's there's certainly people going to and fro in there. It's not like it's steady business, it appears. People seem to be using this as a place to go during all of this. Does
it feel like, is it like divey, or is it like what's the quality of clientele in here?
I mean,
how's it vibing?
Orchestra.
How's it vibing? In comparison to the orchestra, I mean, it's certainly busier than the orchestra. But you see that it seems to be maybe like upper middle class, I'd say. It seems to be in decent shape. The people coming in and out of it don't
They have all their teeth.
Yeah, they have all their teeth and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a pretty high bar.
So you guys are gonna go in?
Indeed.
All right.
Yep.
So as you go in, you look around, and there's several tables open. There's a couple spots open at the bar. You notice a lot of people around seem to be drinking more like coffee and stuff like that, and chewing on some meats. You approach in, and as everyone goes in, give me a perception check.
I would like to use a +1 from. Oof. What do I got next?
I got a 10.
All right.
Optimus.
-1 for 7.
All right.
Thank you, Optimus.
15 plus 2 for 17. I broke it. I broke the curse.
Yay.
Good job. I'm using a +1 flute from a week ago.
Okay.
11 plus 8.
You broke
Nice.
out.
I got 3 + 10 for 13.
Okay. So anyone who rolled over 15, as you walk in, you are able to see through the crowd, a small crowd in there, and you do see the dwarf paladin you met before, Stug. He seems to be sitting at a table by himself over in the corner, with his back directly to a full table.
I'm going up to the bar.
Okay.
Hey, Marktov, isn't that your friend over there?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I didn't. Bartender.
I'm gonna kind of go like this on his shoulder and be like, right there.
Yeah.
Hang on. Bartender?
Yeah. What can I get you?
I slap 2 copper pieces on there, and I just say 2 goblets, just empty. They're fine.
Are you taking them, or are you gonna give them back?
Oh no, I need to borrow them. I offered my friend a drink, but it's an old drink that we like and we share. You don't carry it here, so I just need to have these glasses so that I can have the drink with him.
Alrighty. He puts two.
Also, have you seen Stug Thunderfell?
Not too familiar with names in here. We've had a lot of hustle and bustle lately.
I see. Well, he's a paladin, a dwarf.
His head, as you're describing this, slowly drifts towards the direction of Stug. And he like looks directly over in the corner and then nods. He goes, "That fellow over there?"
Yes. Thank you very much. I grabbed the two goblets and I had it over.
Alrighty. And he pockets the
No
copper.
outside food or beverages? Come on. That's like every rule for every tavern ever.
It's hard times, man. It's hard times.
I see Murkoff heading over to Stug, and I stop him and I say, "Can I join you? I'm very interested in getting to know your friend after what he did for us."
Absolutely. Go grab a goblet from the bartender. Join us for a drink.
Oh, that's okay. I don't drink, but I'll join you anyway.
Okay, you don't drink. That's strange.
I want to go to the bar.
I know. I'm strange.
All right, so Marktov and Shula, you start whittling your way through over there. Arcturus, what did you want to do? You said you wanted to go to the bar.
I want to go to the bar. Is there a part of the bar that's not crowded?
Yeah.
Like up at the actual bar right now.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, because I want to go. I want to find the least crowded part of the bar, sit down, and call the bartender over.
Alrighty. So as you call the bartender over, he goes, "Yeah, I'll be with you in just 1 minute," and he's talking to some other people real quick.
Yep, take your time, sir.
Is there an upper level?
There are stairs.
Like a
yes.
banister?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go up the stairs, and I'm going to find a place on the banister up there to kind of keep a watch out.
Okay. Yeah. The upstairs is not nearly as crowded as the downstairs. Again, this isn't like overly crowded, but medium kind of filled right here. But yeah, there's
just grab like a chair and slide it over, and then put my legs up on the banister and just kind of sit there and watch everybody.
Okay. Roll me a perception.
I'm going to use another +1. This one, my last one from Lukai.
All right.
1 second. I'm so happy I can actually use these because I love the Orion Knights.
The Orion Knights.
Force. That's 8 + 10 for 18.
Okay. All right. So we'll touch back on you in a minute. Evie, anything you want to do?
No, I'll probably just approach the bar and order a drink. And
Are you by any chance going to go near Arcturus?
I want to call Evie over. Evie, come over. I'll buy you a drink.
I was gonna say I'd go over and hang out with him because he's like one of the only people I know in the room. So
Okay, absolutely. All right. So we'll switch over to Marktov and Shula. So as you weave your way through, you start making it close to Stug, and he looks up and he notices you guys, and he puts his finger over his mouth as if to say quiet, but he waves you on.
Alrighty, I walk over to him and I quietly have a seat, and I pull out the special. I put it on the table and I set out the two goblets and open that bottle up, pour 2 drinks, without even asking him. Slide it over to him.
He seems happy about that, but he continues to just go as he continues to put the finger over his mouth as he grabs the stein and holds it up.
I kind of just go like this at him, like.
He sees you kind of doing like the questioning look, and he points back at the table behind him and then points to his ear.
I would like to try to eavesdrop.
Alrighty.
He's acting a little stug up. Is that what's going on?
Oh shit!
Nice.
Acting like a stug in the mud, if you want to think about it like that.
So why don't Shula and Marktov roll me perceptions?
I would like to use a +1 from Wolf's Blood that I got a long time ago.
Real long time ago, back in '94.
I am going to use my +1 that I got from Arcane Spectacles last week, too.
Excellent.
Ooh, 17.
I forgot that your +1s just even it out.
I got a 10.
All right. So Shula, you're trying to listen in, but you're not quite able to make it out. Markta, you are able to kind of hear some of what the people behind are saying, and they're like, yeah, they're giving out the meat for free. I've been trying to get it every morning, but it's just like they give it out so quickly. I mean, it's great what they're doing, but there's so many people who need it right now. And another guy's like, yeah, I know, I was able to get some for me and the wife, but it doesn't quite taste right, but there's not too much supply of food coming in right now anyway, so take what we can get. And he's like, yeah, I know, I don't know, those cowhammer boys have been really helping us out, doing a lot of good for the area. And he's like, yeah, here to drink, well, drink to that. And they all kind of take a chug back. And another one, he kind of goes, man, it's crazy what's going on in this city, isn't it? Do you think we'll see Blackjack again? Another guy laughs. And he goes, come on, Blackjack hasn't been around for a decade. There's no way he's going to help out. That guy, yeah, he's probably done with, Yeah, the guy's like, yeah, I know what you mean. But hey, I gotta get going anyway, all right? So, and he puts some coin down on the table. He's like, give that to the bartender. I owe him for last month. And the other guys are like, yeah, absolutely. We'll see you around. And they part ways. And the other guys just start making casual conversation from there on out. Stug looks up and he goes, that's not the first I've heard of this free meat.
Say, have there been any weird disappearances in the area?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of weird happenings around right now, aren't there?
Sure, but it's disappearances or nobody knows where they've gone, can't find them anymore, not even a whisper?
I've been trying to gather as much information as I can, but as you know, it's been tough to get around the city and do things. I myself just got to this area this morning.
Because the very first thing I think when somebody says there's strange meat that tastes weird, it's human, or, well, it's one of the races.
Human.
It is not cat.
People.
Yeah.
You think someone's killing people and giving it away for free?
Yeah, I mean, there's food shortages, people won't ask questions.
It doesn't make any sense, though. I mean, wouldn't you try and make money off of it?
To garner the goodwill of people. We are after a person by the name of Varric van Kaskerkin. And yes, he is defector and blah, blah, blah. He might be behind this, and it's just a vague connection that I just made now. No concrete evidence. But he may be behind this, and, well, if he's trying to garner the goodwill of people, this is a very good way to do it with food, promised food.
Interesting. I did know of Eric. As a matter of fact, he happened to be a patrolman around here. I had not known he defected, though.
Yes, we only just recently heard from the guard people down south.
Wait, is that what the Queen wanted you for?
Well, kind of. I mean, the Queen was basically like, hey, just help out the people, all right? And we were like, sure. And then they were like, oh, go talk to, what's her face, the captain guard or whatever. And she was like, hey, go up here. And I was like, okay.
It's good to know that she's trying to look out for the people.
Indeed.
Yeah, we'd be real interested in finding this fellow if you know anything.
Well, I'm trying to figure out where the meat's been coming from, but I have yet to ask someone. Just kind of taking it all in at the moment. He takes a sip of the drink you gave him, and he goes, "Oh, that's a good drink there. I haven't had this in a while."
Yes, this is a special from the orchestra. Before that happened.
This is a rare breed now, and I'll drink this till the end of my days, eh? And he holds it up for you to cheers with.
I cheers him.
Clink. He kicks it back. He looks over at you, Shula, and he goes, "None for you, lass?"
No, unfortunately, I don't do so well when I'm under influence of the drink, so I stay away.
Nothing wrong with that. You do what you want there, lass. But hey, if anyone buys you one, I'll gladly take it.
You'll be the first person that I think of. I haven't forgotten what you did for me and Evie while we were in the orchestra.
Oh, please, please, it's nothing. I would have done it for anyone, but I'm particularly happy to have done it for you. So, where's your adventures taking you next?
Around here, really. That is this area, kind of where Van Keskerkin is operating out of, and that's all we really have.
Very well. I'll attempt to see what information I can gather for you, but should you need me, I'll return here tonight.
Yes, this is where we're staying actually as well.
Oh, excellent. Well, I'll see you then. And he picks up his stuff, and he pretends to tip a hat he's not wearing to you, Shula, and he goes, "I'll be seeing you," and he walks off.
Thanks for any help you can offer.
Anytime. Orion, you definitely see all this happening from your perch up there. Among other things, you do notice a couple of people in the lower level who seem to be exchanging things secretly, and much to your attempts to hone in on what's happening there, you're unable to make out what it is they're exchanging. But more importantly,
Okay.
you do overhear a table that is sitting on the upper level behind you a little bit, and what they're saying is they're like, yeah, there's been a lot of small petty theft around here. Yeah, I know what you mean. A couple of things went missing from outside my home the other day. The other guy's like, well, I mean, is it really a surprise with all the happenings about places burning down and stuff gone missing? And he's like, yeah, not really, but I mean, just, you notice there seems to be a lot of children around here? Yeah, there has been. What's with that? You think it's the little lambs? I heard they had been dealt with. They posted a bulletin, but I don't know. They could still be at large. The other guy's like, yeah, I'll be tucking all my stuff in at night, that's for sure. And then they just carry on with casual conversation.
You said lambs, right? Like lamb chops?
Yes. Which, roll me an intelligence.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to use... I'm getting better at this. +1 from Quaman that I had. I believe it was last week.
All right.
Thank you, Quaman.
Improve that intelligence.
I'm almost out of my pluses.
Wow.
I know, right? Yeah. Crazy, right? I finally got caught up. I appreciate it. 17 + 5 for 22.
You are making the connection in your head that the lambs, the little lambs that were associated with what's his name? The guy you guys killed. I should know this as the GM. Gadrin lamb.
Gadrin's.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
sounding
actually,
a lot.
I just wrote that down in my book.
Yeah.
I put little lambs ? Gadrin.
Yeah, it's sounding a lot like that, and you also know that this area is not too far off from where he was known to operate. It's just one residential area to the north of the docks where the fishery was.
All right. If I get the chance, I'd like to scope out who these people are. Like if they walk past me or one takes a restroom break or something.
Okay.
And I want to give them a once over.
Okay.
And they'll, you can tell me that or PM me or whatever.
Are you gonna do it as a? Are you gonna like just turn and look directly at them, or are you gonna try and like slyly look?
The whole someone when you're eyeballing somebody, you just kind of you lean up if they happen to move, so you kind of lean up and you kind of look around and you give them the once and you go back.
Roll me a stealth.
Oh, this is where it all goes to hell. Oh wait, I think I got one more. I think I got one from Wolf's Blood. No, I got one from Floop, then Wolf's Blood. Thank you, Floop.
I'm using one of my +1s for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah. Stealth. 16 + 8 for 14.
Okay.
Or 6 + 8
16?
for
Oh, I was gonna say 16 + 8.
Sorry.
Maths. So as they get up and they start to leave, they start to walk past you, and you kind of do the quick glance kind of thing. One of them is looking dead ahead. As you take the quick glance over, the other one is staring you dead in the eyes, and you lock eyes for a minute. And he
I just
quickly
nod and I just say, howdy. And I just go back to looking downstairs.
howdy, and he continues on his way, and they leave. All you could tell when you looked at them, they seem to be upper middle class civilians.
Okay.
But they don't have any
Just common
armaments
folk?
on them or anything like that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then the people exchanging stuff, common folk, or they look shady?
Common folk. Yeah.
Okay.
And we are going to cut over to Evie and Arcturus after the break. So, thank you everyone so far for hanging out. We are going to take a quick 5-minute break in the middle of the stream here to hashtag free the P. And yes, I did the hand symbol with that. I do have some upsetting news that I have to deliver right now, and it does pain me so to tell everyone. You are all very close friends of mine, and thus I feel comfortable sharing this with you all. But I unfortunately do not have any hidden art for you in this BRB.
You're such a bad person.
Yeah,
You're
I know.
such a bad
Oh
person.
I
no!
know.
you?
Set the bar,
I'm
and then you
sorry.
break the bar.
I'm sorry. I was so
I'm
busy.
Is that like a fake out or like?
I mean, I don't know. Look very
Thanks.
closely.
We
And
just
you'll have
lost.
to find out.
Elite Honey Badger just unsubbed and unfollowed. It's all your
Oh.
fault.
That's all
Yeah.
right. That means he can sub again. We'll get another $5 from him.
250, 249.
249.
249, 250.
A low price. Anyway, so hashtag free the P. Let's do this. We'll see you guys in 5 minutes when I hit this button. Hey everyone, thank you for sticking out that break with us. We are coming back to you live for now. Welcome. Yes, actually, as a matter of fact, we are going to award a +1 to Cronsberry to give out, as there was indeed a picture within the picture there.
Oh, so you were lying.
So in my defense, it's not a lie if I didn't know it was there.
Fair.
That was actually from last week. I forgot I had blown it up, and when I looked at the BRB screen to put up this week, I didn't see it. I just thought it was the tavern, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I forgot to do one this week. And then I just went ahead and said there was nothing, but there actually was. And Cronsberry, you identified it immediately. So yes, congrats. You may give out a +1 to the person of your choice. So
Sharp eye,
Awesome.
Cronsberry.
very sharp eye. I
Way to go,
literally
Chad. Way to go, Chad. We got some pretty killer check.
I had to like stare at it. I saw that
So
comment
cool.
before I got out of the chair, and I like looked at it, and I was like, nah. And then I came back and I like took a drink of my scotch, and I went, wait a second, the tavern looks deeper than usual. Oh, yeah, there it is. So, well done. I believe Cronsberry has awarded shoo la 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 the +1.
I think we also have
Thank
some
you.
pluses in the thing as well.
We do indeed. I was actually looking at that.
La 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 la.
My favorite song. So we have, let's see here, a +1 was given to Orion from Quaman. We have a name magical armor that was redeemed by Whack. Let's see if I can sneak that in. I like it. I have ideas for it already.
Are you good if I redeem that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right.
Let's see here. Let me cut over to the other side. What else do we have? Where did I leave off? I think I left off right there. Dr. Feargod has given a +1 to Orion from that gift sub that Dr. Feargod received. So awesome. Good use of it. +1 to Shoo la 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 from Quaman. If that might have been the same one that I saw over on the other side there. No, wait. I'm so confused now. Anyway, +1 to Shula from JW Allison, and a +1 to Luna from Pyrex, Lord of Microwaves.
You power text.
Okay. I was like, interesting title. Very
Thanks, folks. That's
fascinating.
awesome.
Yeah.
Orion Knights, Orion Knights, Orion Knights.
I need a name for my bonuses for the people who join forces with me.
Bad people.
Yours is
Bad people.
roll with disadvantage.
I'm just kidding.
Disadvantagers.
I'm just kidding.
I still have a disadvantage to give out.
All right, I'll get ready for it.
Yeah.
It's all, but wait, you have to roll first.
Give it to me.
Yeah, you want it? You want it?
I want it right now. Give
You
it to
want
me.
it?
I'll eat chat right now.
I'll give it to you. I will give it to you. I'm just copying more of my pluses into my long list of bonuses. It's just so much, so many things I have to destroy all of you with, and I haven't had the justful chance yet. All right, I think I got them all now. Excellent. So, any comments, quick thoughts before we get back into it?
No.
That bookcase is gonna die.
Is it?
I'm still concerned a little.
Die, clown.
I wouldn't worry about it, Shula. I really wouldn't.
That will save is going to come back on you.
You never know. What comes around begins again after the break. So, we are going to jump right back into it. So,
That's arithmetic.
indeed.
Numbers.
We've got, let's see here. All right, so we're picking up. We're jumping over to Luna and Mike. Sorry, I'm going to use your character names. We're jumping over to Evie and Arcturus. So you guys are sitting at the bar, and the bartender finally makes his way over to you. He goes, what do you have?
I'm gonna take out 10 silver. A drink for myself and my friend here, but I also need some information. Like, how much is a drink here?
It depends on what you're looking for. I mean, if you just want something on tap, 5 silver.
Okay, so all right, so I want to take the 10 silver out, a drink for myself and a drink for Evie, and I want to put another 20 silver on top of that. And I said, yeah, I'm also looking for some information if I could.
Alrighty. He collects it up, and luckily the tap is right near you guys, and he starts pouring them in, and he goes, "What kind of questions you got?"
And I'm gonna have him bring it in a little bit. I'm gonna look around. How close are the people to us? If I whisper, am I fairly confident that?
You're about four seats away from the next person.
So I'm gonna have him lean in.
All right, and he kind of leans over.
So, what do you hear about this guy Varric Van Casterson?
Varric Van Casken. Yeah, he was a guard. He patrolled around here. I haven't seen him since since all the trouble started, though.
When you say the trouble, you mean everything that's hit the city?
Yeah, once the king died, Surely you've been a part of it, right?
I'm new to the town, and we've kind of.
Oh boy, did you pick a
come
bad
into
time to visit?
You're telling me, bud. But we've kind of been, we've been tapped to perform some jobs in town here for the better of the city. Maybe you've heard of
who's asking you? The Pathfinder Society? They're a bunch of good fellas.
No.
Yeah, they got a couple
those
paladins
guys
with them. They're good guys. I trust them.
All right, that certainly changes what I was about to say. Actually, the queen has tapped us directly. Maybe you've heard that Gadrin was taken care of.
Gadrin Lamb?
Mm-hmm.
His little lambs? Yeah, I've heard of them. I actually, I think I heard some people talking about that.
Yeah, it was his lambs have been set free.
Is that a euphemism?
Yes, they're no longer being tortured and killed because of a horrible man.
Oh, that's
They
good
weren't
to
silenced.
That's good to know. I mean, the orphanage in town, I'm sure would be happy to know about that.
So we've been tasked with finding out as much as we can about Varric and so I'm trying to get as much information about him, and I'm kind of me being new to town, I'm kind of working with some people in the town. I got no problem spreading some coin around for good information from time to time.
Well,
bartenders are very well known for keeping the ear to the streets, so
yeah, I unfortunately haven't heard too much on Varric himself. I mean, like I said, he was a guard. He patrolled this area. once all the craziness broke out, he kind of went missing. I have to assume he probably got killed during the riots, but
I don't think that's the case. But what? So do you, so the Crown has reached out and they've secured rooms for us here, right?
No one's reached out to me. No.
Can I do an intelligence check? Because I thought they were gonna secure. Okay, hold on one second.
Also, Evie, if you know the answer to this or don't, and you want to roll an intelligence, you can as well.
10. 9 plus 1 for 10.
Okay.
Evie, you're talking. You're muted.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Now you're
You
not.
are now. You're not now.
I wasn't before either.
No,
And
we
you weren't
couldn't hear
talking
you.
into your mic, and you were getting gated out.
Yeah.
Oh. Let's see. I'm gonna use my +1 for Quaman too.
Okay.
So, oop. So that should have been 13 plus 2 for a 15.
Okay. So you both remember that after your discussion about the sending word ahead and stuff and how there was a little bit of turmoil over it, she gave you a note with the seal of the guard on it to give to them as a alert as to what was happening.
That's right. Oh, my mistake. I'm supposed to give this to you.
All right, and as you hand it over, he grabs it.
Crap.
He takes a look at it and he goes, it's from Cressidia herself. All right, well, you guys are good with me. I can get a
So
couple
it's-
rooms ready for you and stuff.
Okay, so it's Ryan's gonna love this. So I'm gonna be. It's me and my friend here. That wizardly looking fellow up there in the balcony, and the two people sitting at the table over there.
Orion, because I know you're not trying to draw too much attention to yourself. Do you want to roll stealth?
No, I just kind of nod. I
Okay.
want to see him point up.
As you see him look up and he's pointing, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
What am I?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So he goes, all right, yeah, 5 of you, absolutely, I can accommodate you.
Okay. Can I get that writ back? We need it as credentials.
I'm sorry to say, it's probably the only proof I have to show Theandra that you guys are good here. I mean, you guys.
Once. Okay,
guys-
I get what you're saying. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine. So would there be anybody in the area we could go to get information about what, if they've seen them, or would be a good resource we could reach out to? Anybody you can point us towards?
Well, I mean, besides just asking around, I mean, there's a lot of people have been coming to and fro from the butcher up down the road there. It's called All the World's Meat.
The world's meat.
And the
Okay.
orphanage has been pretty busy as of late. So maybe you can check out either one of those places. They might know a little bit more, but I mean, for all I know, Varric's been holed up in one of them trying to protect people,
Okay.
When I
All
see
right.
a break in a subtle break in the conversation, I send message to Arcturus that says, "Read the note. Ask him if you can read the note."
So that's audible to everybody around us.
Oh, is it? It's not just to a person?
No.
I believe.
It's audible to anybody
I don't
within
do
reach.
that then.
Yeah.
Yeah, Orion would know that. Tony doesn't. So,
Do you still want to do it? I'll let you take it back if you don't want to.
yeah, I'll take it back. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, please, for God's sakes.
You imagine sending a message in your head, and then you're like, read the note,
Consider
note.
it.
And then as you're just about to do it, you go, wait, no. And you just pull back for a
Oh, I
second.
remember. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't be stupid, Orion.
Yeah, maybe I can, like I said, maybe I can come back and tap you sometime if you keep your ear to the street. I don't think this is the only thing we're going to be doing in town here, so
Yeah, well, I mean, as long as you guys got the credentials from the guard and the go ahead, then you guys are good here.
okay. All right. So what do you think is what's going on here, Evie? A lot going on.
I don't know what to make of it all yet. Cities aren't really my thing, in case you hadn't noticed.
No, I never got that impression from you.
So I don't know what to think about all this. I mean, I know the city's in turmoil, but I don't know. There's something weird. Like, I'm trying to still piece it all together, I guess. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. Big cities like this make me nervous as well. I'm not used to this at all. I'm trying to get some information, build a little bit of a, place where we can go and get information if something happens, but
Yeah.
maybe we're not hitting the right sources right now, I mean, I know in the town I grew up in, the bartender knew all the gossip,
Hey, I'm still right here, man. Doing my best.
I'm not saying nothing, man. I'm just saying in my town, this is a much bigger town than the town I grew up in. In my small town, my bartender knew all the gossip.
This ain't no town here. This is a city.
You just proved my point for me. Thanks, bud.
You're welcome. I'm just saying you're in a big place here. You're a little man in a big place. Little man. He takes a sip from your drink and then puts it down in front of you.
You hear a chuckle come from. You hear a chuckle come from above on the banister.
He looks at it
Did
and
he
goes,
take my coin yet?
No, he hasn't.
I'm gonna mage change it back in my pocket.
He looks down and he goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I just so used to pouring one for myself. Here, let me get you two on the house here."
All right.
And he walks.
I slide
over
it back over, and
yeah.
I just give him a smile, and I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to convey that I'm messing with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's more worried about him having made a bad impression with you than the other way around,
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, in my town I grew up, that I was, I'm from, there were places that had a lot of knowledge or people that had a lot of knowledge, and I feel like I could get the lay of the land here, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Well, I mean, hey, if I hear anything, and I know what you guys are looking for, I'll be happy to try and figure it out for you.
Awesome. So a deserter, huh, Evie? That's kind of odd.
It is. I mean, why would you? Well, I don't know. Do we know exactly when he left?
I just want to interject real quick. You keep on getting noise, get it out. So.
It's so strange. I'm like right in front of my mic. It's like
just put the microphone in your nostrils, and then there you go. That's perfect.
Very close. I'm talking a bit right here.
That's very good.
like that, so it peeks out.
Oh, good.
It's great for the podcast. Let me tell you.
Let's all do this.
It's great for our Twitch viewers as well.
The rain is dropping.
What's the timestamp right now?
Take this
Doc,
all out, Doc.
Doc, this is where you cut this out.
So
Do
as you guys
do
are
we
sitting there,
know-
the beer is being poured slowly. The froth is forming as a nice head on top of the drink. A golden,
Absolutely not.
wheat-colored like liquid is filling.
I feel like I'm listening to NPR describing pouring an alcoholic beverage. It's like that Saturday Night Live sketch,
I was gonna say,
Do we know? Okay, I have a serious question.
go as I
do we
point a
know-
teaser at you. Go.
Hate you. I hate you. Do we know if Varric deserted before or during the riots?
That's a good point.
You don't know specifically, but from the way that Cressidia was telling it, it sounds like it happened in like unison with it.
Okay.
Suspicious
so, like,
timing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, why would you, I mean, when your job is to defend the city, why would you leave when it needs you the most?
I mean, so let's think about it, right? What would make you desert your guard, right? Would it be you have a moral objection to what's going on in the guard, what you're guarding? You have maybe somebody has leverage. Maybe somebody has leverage over them.
Yeah.
Maybe he has ambitions to do, something bigger. I mean,
Betrayal.
Yeah. Or maybe he did something that, he's trying to escape.
But what makes him? Yeah, what makes a man go back on his word like that?
I'll leave you.
I would think it would be something serious.
I'll leave you pondering that question as we jump back over to Shula and Marktov. What would you guys like to do now that Stug has left?
Stug is gone.
Should we meet back up with the others and let them know that we might be obtaining some information? Or we
Yes,
could talk to-
absolutely. Kitty cat. I'm thinking of kitty cats right now.
For no reason whatsoever.
It must be the special.
I'm gonna go with. I assume Marktov comes with me to where Arcturus and Evie are and meet back up with them.
I do follow.
Okay. So you guys approach to the bar as they are having this conversation. We're gonna cut up to Orion as well. Ryan, what would you like to do?
Yeah, Orion sees everybody kind of getting together, so he'll put his chair back, kind of take a glance around nonchalantly, and come down, grab a chair, pull it up the table, turn it around backwards, and Riker the chair to sit down, and pull out his notebook.
Okay. Sorry, you're doing that down with everyone else now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So you all kind of reform around the same time, right as Arcturus and Evie are asking the big questions. So you guys are all together now.
So when everybody walks up, I've talked to the bartender and I've secured our rooms.
Oh,
good.
thank you.
Oh, joy. Are we all separate? Are we bunking? What's going on?
I'm not sure at this point.
Oh, okay.
We informed him. Well, Arcturus informed him that there was 5 of us. I just sat here and stayed quiet.
Well, that's your thing, Evie. You're the calm, cool one, always in control and lurking from the shadows. Or not, I guess not. Anyways, back to my book. I learned that.
Were you guys able to get any information?
I
asked
No.
the other 3.
Not much. I mean,
Yeah.
I asked the kids outside. I asked the bartender. I want to circulate through the crowd and try to gather information and see if anybody's I want to use a total of 25 silver and take my time working through the crowd and see if anybody has heard of Varric. Is it Varric?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Varric. I'm just gonna look at my team and say, hey guys, I'm gonna walk around the common room and just kind of listen to conversations and see if I can get any more information. So far, it's been a dead end, and I just want to.
So
Arcturus, do you have a book to write any of this down in?
I don't need one, man. I am a book.
Hold on. Wait a second. And I reach into my right cuff and I pull out a brand new book and a pencil straight from the Anagogi halls. It's all beautiful leather-bound binder, full of empty pages. Enjoy.
Ooh.
It's a nice gift, Orion. Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, no, anytime, my friend. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like the great wizard once said, why remember anything you can just write down? So.
All right. So you're gonna spend some time like working your way through and like
I'll just walk around.
Roll.
Generally, what I would do in this situation, and I would be listening to see at first, like my first pass, I'd be listening to see if anybody mentions his name, and then I want to kind of take a look at the different groups and see, does this guy look like do these people look like more they could be like guards or versus like, because you described this place as kind of like a middle class place.
Yeah.
I'm looking for people that might more fit like a blue collar type appearance. I couldn't think of the word.
Roll me a diplomacy check.
I am going to use a +1. Let me see from who. I'm going to use a +1 from my friend Optimus Subprime Mortgage. And you have to go to skills for that.
Indeed.
And So that is a 19 plus 9 for a 28.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Hot Stuff. All right.
Yeah, listen, don't give me shit about rolling once tonight. Good once tonight.
Yeah, you're pulling it off when you need it. That's for sure. All right. So it's gonna take you a little bit of time, maybe like a half hour working your way through the crowd and stuff. So as you do that, the four of you are still at the bar there. What would you like to do?
Well, since he left pretty quickly, I learned some information as well. We would learn from some information as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
They're people that are giving away free meat somewhere. They don't have very much of it, and it apparently tastes weird. So I'm thinking it's person. I've nothing to base that off of, but it might
that's a
be
hell of a
person.
jump. They're feeding people to the people.
Yes. I mean, there is kind of a food shortage right now. Well, not exactly shortage, but kind of.
Where are they getting it from?
I don't know. I didn't really hear anything. It's all I really heard. We were having a drink with Stug.
No, nobody in this group heard where they're getting the meat from.
Actually, no one in that group heard where
No.
they're getting the meat from.
Okay.
No,
Believe
we
it or
were
not.
discussing where we think it's from, like maybe human, potentially.
I thought they were getting it from a certain place. I thought you dropped the name of the store or something.
I did, but it was not connected with the giving away of free meat.
Oh, okay. My mistake. Yeah, I heard upstairs there were some highfluters who were saying that a lot of stuff was getting stolen, and that the lambs, like Gadrins, little kids, are probably a part of it too here. That probably checks out because Gadrin's place was just down the road. So there might be another. I mean, it might be this Varric fella, but there's definitely someone running another kid syndicate, probably. Gotta break that up.
It may just be the same children doing the crime. Now that they know how to do it, and they also don't have a boss.
No. That's terrible. We gotta do something about that. Maybe I can get a hold of my professors, and y'all can get in touch with your holy individuals.
Yes, we could probably adopt them all and have them join our little group.
Aww.
That's a
That'd be
That's a lot.
adorable.
that kids are a lot, man. And,
Yes, let's adopt every one of those children. Bring them in.
that's yep. I'm freaking out right now. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I got. So people are giving out meat. We think it might be people that they're eating for some reason. May be people. And we know Gadrin's lambs are running around, and Arcturus is making the rounds doing his thing.
And while
Ready,
he's
break.
doing that, I'd like to take a seat somewhere, like at the bar, and just kind of, I want to watch Arcturus and kind of get his back, and just to see if anyone's watching him or scrutinizing him hard while he's
Okay.
going around.
I gotcha. So yeah, you guys are just gonna kind of chill out for a bit while Arcturus goes around, or
Yeah.
okay. So Arcturus, you kind of go around, you make some friends and stuff. You learn very similar information to what Orion and Marktog and Shula had learned. So you hear about this free meat being given away. One of them even tells you that it's coming from All the World's Meat. He advises you that if you want to get some, you get there early because it goes quickly. So every day they seem to have a limited amount of meat, and it makes its way out to people for free, and they're all very thankful for it. You also hear about some small petty theft around, people saying that it seems like there's been a large amount of children around.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Can I get a location of it while I'm talking to him?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, if you ask one of them like where it is, and what shape haven't I used? The cone. It is it's in the southern area of this residential block. It is inside the cone that I've drawn inside that block.
Going in my notes as the cone area.
The cone
Southern
area.
block.
The cone of
Correct.
shame.
The cone of shame.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably.
Yep. Additionally, you are you're told of that if you're, because you kind of like say you're like looking for any kind of information, or you're looking for you're kind of going around and you're not being too cryptic, you're not being too specific on what you're looking for. And one of them mistakes it as if you're trying to hire mercenaries. And he goes, yeah, just head on down to All the World's Meat and tell them you're looking for the Knight's Special Cut. They'll help you out.
The Knight's Special Cut.
Yeah. That's
So
all you need.
I want to talk to this guy and be like, do you mind if I talk to him?
Do I mind as the GM that you talk to him?
No, does the people around look like they're not?
This guy
They're
was
not
actually
aggressive?
sitting by himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but ever since you put money on the table, he seems very willing to talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about Varric? Have you heard anything about Varric?
Varric Van Kaskerkin?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him. No.
Is there any word on the street about him?
Not about him himself, but I know a couple of guards that he used to patrol with. They're over at All the World's Meat. They're the ones handing out that meat for free. As a matter of fact, that place used to be locked down. It was condemned. It was owned by the city for the past year. Some of those guards that took it up, they seem to be running the place and handing out meat for free. So it's really nice of them to kind of drop their duties and give us a hand. And while I haven't seen Varric himself, I mean, a couple of his old patrol pals are there.
Interesting. You think they're still maybe working for Varric through this, or?
I don't know. I don't want to make any assumptions, but if I had to, I'd probably assume yes.
Okay.
But I don't want to.
So, listen, I'm not your name. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know anything. And it just, it doesn't go beyond this table.
All right. Hey, they don't call me Fearful Joe for nothing. Damn it, I just gave him my name. Every time.
Fearful. I grab Orion's book and I just fearful. How do you spell fearful again?
F.
I'm just kidding. Okay. Anything else you can give me?
Blah, blah.
I've got this money and I just,
All
I
right,
just
all
need
right.
information.
Yeah, come here. Lean a little closer.
All right.
I was down by the dock the other day, down by the old fishery, all right? And I was looking out into the water, and I thought I saw something shiny, real deep down there. It was kind of alluring, like drew me in, made me want to like just grab it. No idea what it
Did you?
was. No, there was a shark swimming around there. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Did you see anybody maybe taking a swim down there?
I did, as a matter of fact. Couple piers down, there was a guy. It looked like he got pushed by a kid.
You never. Here, I slide him an extra 5 silver. You never saw nothing.
Nope, never did. He puts it in his pocket and he keeps drinking. So yeah, that wraps up your round of gathering information there.
Be safe out there, Fearful Joe. It's a trying time.
Sorry, thought I saw something.
Did it look like anybody was giving a lot of unusual attention to Arcturus?
Not really. No, you didn't see anyone like watching him or like besides the people that he drew attention like from, but everyone after he was done talking to them resumed their activities that they were doing prior.
All right, so I took that money off my sheet.
Okay, cool.
So I want to, when that wraps up, I want to go back up to the bar and grab I want to motion to the everybody. I'm just gonna say, hey, why don't you? I'll say to the bartender, hey, can we just go grab a table, or is there? We have to put our name in for it?
Sit wherever you want. I mean, you got to come up here for stuff anyway, so.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna buy everybody around. So it's like 25 silver.
Yep.
And how much would food be for everybody?
He's got today's special meal, which is just whatever meat they could get a hold of. It is let's see here, 6 silver a plate.
Okay.
Can
I
where's
want
the
to
meat
ask her.
from?
Let me give you a chance. I'm gonna be like, where do you get your meat from?
Well, I mean, I'm sure you realize that not too many people are coming into town right now, but man, the only butcher shop around is All the World's Meat. We got a special deal for them. They give us a little bit to help feed the people during the day, and you know, we toss them a little bit of coin. Not too much.
All
They
right.
actually gave us a pretty good price on all this.
Do you mind bringing it up? I'll give him, so what, 25 plus, you said, how much for the food? 30?
It's 6 silver a plate.
So 30?
Yeah.
So 55. So I'll give him 60. I'll toss him 60 silver and be like, can you bring it up to us when it's ready?
Yeah, absolutely. You guys know where you're gonna be sitting?
So I'm gonna look upstairs, the farthest from everybody that we can find.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely like some pretty open areas upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I point up there, and I'm gonna say, why don't you guys follow me up there? And take 60
Okay.
more. And take the 5 off for Fearful Joe. Okay. All right.
All right. So yeah,
All
you
right,
guys
so-
find a nice corner up there that seems pretty undisturbed by anyone else, and there's plenty of seating for all of you.
The first thing I want to say when everybody sits down is that don't eat the food when it gets here. We need to take a look at it. Okay.
Yes, I know. It's probably people.
You think it might be
I
people?
agree.
Yes,
Did you hear what's going on about the free meat too?
yes, yes.
Um,
You left before I could say anything.
We don't know
Well-
where it's coming from.
Well, it's coming from a butcher up. It's called All the World's Meat, and
Oh, okay.
I kind of accidentally stumbled into it. But I guess if you use the phrase down there, if you're looking for the night's special cut, you're actually looking for mercenaries. So you could hire mercenaries to this place, and turns out some of those mercenaries are the people working down at this butcher shop used to work for Varric, or were guards with Varric.
Oh boy. Told y'all this is the web. We're trapped in the web.
But I mean, it looks like we're going in the right direction here. I mean, you know,
No,
Yes.
Good work. That's great, Arcturus. That's great.
We are freeing ourselves from this web.
but you know, the meat's coming here. We could take a look at it. Maybe we can figure out what this meat is. If it's human, then obviously we're not going to eat it. But like, let's see if we can figure it out when he gets there.
Yeah, I think we need to check it out.
Absolutely.
All right.
Well, does it come with pudding?
Comes with a
'Cause
side
you
of
can't eat your
potatoes.
pudding if you don't eat your meat.
Gotta eat your meal. Oh, let's see here.
We need a
Uh,
bad Joko meter.
We really do.
Sorry.
Get on that.
He broke himself. Good job. It's Jerry Seinfeld laughing at your own jokes.
Oh man. Sorry.
All right.
So about 10
Doc?
minutes goes by. Yep, cut it there.
Do not cut that out, dog. No, just kidding.
About 10 minutes goes by, and the bartender comes upstairs, and he's got a tray full of food and stuff, and he goes, "All right, here you are, guys. The special and some fries to go along with it. So enjoy." He places a plate in front of each of you. If you would like to
Where do you get your fries
identify-
from?
Fries? Oh, we got tons of
Yeah,
potatoes,
we-
man. We've been stocking up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take an extra order of fries, please.
Extra order
Yeah,
fries?
can we get an extra order of fries for everybody?
Yeah, you know what? We got this. I mean, the guard will cover that pay. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'll bring up some more fries for you guys. All right.
Why were
Okay.
you stocking up on potatoes? Did you know something like this was going to happen?
Who doesn't
Oh,
stock
sweet
up on
bingo.
potatoes?
I don't stock up on
The
potatoes.
Italians.
My friend, I love potatoes.
Yes, but the Irish do.
Yeah. He goes, you should really stock up on potatoes, and he walks away.
Do you have any to trade?
Potatoes to trade? I mean, sure. If you guys want to just buy some potatoes, that's fine.
So, what farm do you get your potatoes from, and where can I locate this farm?
Gosh, farm's probably about northeast, a couple miles out.
Who owns it?
Oh boy, I don't know. That'd be a good question for Theandra. She owns the place. She does all that kind of stuff.
Is she around? Is she gonna be around anytime soon? I'd love to have a conversation with her.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
I think she stepped out to the bank.
Well, when she gets back, if you happen to see her, can you just like to introduce ourselves? you know?
Yeah, I'm sure she'll want to meet you guys too. I mean, I'll have to, as soon as she gets back, I'm gonna show her, this note you handed me, and I'm sure she'll want to meet you guys and know what's going on. So, don't worry,
Okay.
she's a good person.
Okay.
So he walks away to go get some more fries for you guys.
All right.
In front
How
of
can
you.
we figure?
How can
Sorry.
you figure it out? What?
No. I want to look around as a group and be like, any thoughts on how we can figure out what this meat is?
We'll have to taste it. I'm not going to do that.
Anyone with
Ooh,
Maybe
maybe.
some tests.
How about a
anyone
heal
with
check?
Knowledge nature would be able to identify.
Pick me. Pick
Yeah,
me.
there you go.
I would like to redeem two, a +1 from Candleless and a +1 from Bat Duck to give Evie a +1.
Absolutely, we can do that.
Thank you. All right, so I'm going to use that +1
All right.
right now. I'm going to roll knowledge nature. Oh my god, that's terrible. It's a 10.
So you look
I'd
at
like
it.
to
Why does it
redeem
say
5
untrained?
and give her a
I don't know
reroll.
because it's definitely checked.
Yeah. It's
Is
definitely
that
giving you
is that a
bonuses.
correct bonus?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have a +6 in it, and I have
So it is a correct bonus. So we can just take it as
I'm a-
such.
I was gonna say I'm a ranger, so
I think in Fantasy Grounds there's a little checkbox for trained or not trained.
yeah, I've got it checked.
Yeah. Try unchecking it and then roll it. I'm still taking your 10 roll, but I just want to see.
I mean, I think we should not take my 10 roll.
No,
And let
we're
me
taking
roll
the
it
10
again.
roll.
Oh boy.
You could negotiate and say, "How about you take another roll, but with disadvantage?" Just see what
Yeah,
happens.
because
The GM does not negotiate with terrorists.
So
because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna roll a 20, and
all right, we'll
I'm
just
still
save
gonna
it
have to
till
take the
next
10.
time. We'll just save it till next time.
All right. Well, anyway.
So you take a look at this meat. It's cooked, so it's a little hard to figure it out. Everything in you is telling you that it's probably like steak.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Evie. I didn't mean to step on
think
you.
it's steak. I'm guessing.
From
I
the
guess it's steak.
I mean, humans can be cut into steaks. Okay.
I'm not 100% certain about this though.
What's the bartender's name again? I think I missed that.
no one got his name.
Oh, okay. A bartender. Hey, bartender. Bartender.
He's downstairs in the kitchen.
Uh,
He went to go make
Okay.
more fries for you guys.
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just walk down there and where he's cooking.
You're gonna go straight into the kitchen.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. As you go into the kitchen and you're just walking in there nonchalantly, right?
Yep.
All right. He turns and he goes, "Hey, man, look, I know you guys you're working with the guard, but you can't just be coming in here."
Yeah, no, I understand. Excuse my, intrusion here, but
Hey, look, the fries are almost done. Why don't
So-
you go upstairs and wait for them? All right.
bro, easy,
Hey,
easy there,
hey.
Captain Fantastic. Just hold on. Let's hold on now.
Don't.
Can I see some of this steak meat that's not cooked, please? And I'll pay you a gold piece for it.
All right. Yeah. I mean, yeah. All right. Give me the coin.
or whatever that might buy me. Maybe a couple of steaks. It's a gold piece for hell's sake.
Okay. So I mean, he walks over and he shows you the meat stock room. As he's got some meat in there. It's all like on ice actually.
Okay. So I grab a whatever the terminology is for a bunch of steaks. A herd of steaks.
A fistful of steaks.
A fistful. Yeah.
Fistful of steaks.
All right.
I worked in the restaurants for 12 years and I've never heard. Well, not in that context.
Yeah. So I grab myself a herd of steaks and I wrap them up in some butcher paper of some kind and I toss them a gold piece.
All right.
And I was like, hey, just so you know, I got my eye on you.
He
But I really
quickly
like your
looks to the
fries.
back and he goes, "Talk, get over here. We got a weird
Nope,
one."
I walk out. I just walk out.
All right. So yeah, you walk
Oh
out.
God, that didn't work at all.
I have a weird question.
Sure.
If the meat was human or
Mhm.
some kind of humanoid race, would maybe a really good heal check show it? Because technically it's like the
Covers the
like the
anatomy.
remnants of a corpse, kind of, maybe.
Yeah, like a medicine. I was thinking a medicine check. Is that a thing?
I'm gonna say.
Heal would be,
It would be a heal check, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
It's
say.
but same. It's the same thing.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
no, because in my mind, if you put a cut of meat on a table in front of a doctor, he's probably not gonna be able to tell you what it is.
Right. I know that was a stretch, but
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even know how we're gonna figure this out,
I like
if
the
at
idea.
all.
I like the idea. I think a knowledge nature seems to be the most applicable one, because you would, as someone who is well versed in nature would be well versed in different cuts of meat and things like that. Yeah, or profession chef, if someone had that, but I don't think any of you do.
Funny, I
Profession
just became a
cannibal.
chef right now.
So strange. Amazing.
Orion just went into the kitchen. He's good.
Yeah, yeah. Everything I
chef.
needed to know. I mean, I'm just like, bam, bam.
Mhm.
I know how to do this.
All
He
right,
just
so,
wrote it down in his notebook and suddenly he knows it all.
So
Yep, that's right.
you've walked out of the kitchen
Lord.
with a fist full of meats.
That's technically a herd of steaks.
Sorry, yes, I heard a
coined that
steak.
phrase.
A clouder of
A
steaks.
flight of steaks.
Yeah, a trouble of steaks. Yeah,
A vampire of steaks.
yeah, absolutely. So what are you gonna do now that you've walked out of the kitchen?
I just kind of like hurriedly, like, oh God, shouldn't have said that, and I run up the stairs, and I play it cool when I get upstairs. I'm like, hey, I got these. I got some steaks. They're rare. We can look at those if you'd like.
Okay, so you
Good
you
going.
plop them on the table.
I'm gonna
No, just like a
Evie, you
butcher
gonna take a look
paper.
at these steaks?
Yeah, I'll take a look at those.
Yeah.
I'm
Since
gonna
they're rare, it might
sacrifice-
be easier.
I'm gonna sacrifice
Yeah.
one from Opti and
Exactly.
one from Wolf's Blood to give Evie a +1.
All
I'm
right.
gonna cry if this is another really crappy roll. Come on.
Change the
dice.
color of your dice, but right before you do it.
I just changed the color of my dice last week. Wait, hold on, let me change the color of my dice real quick. Okay, great. Now they're pink.
No, I'm Patria de Filia Spiritus Sancti.
All right. No, I need this. Bloop.
Yeah.
That is a 24.
Yay.
Mhm. That's right. That's right. She can look at the steak.
All right. Let me check
All right,
something
pink
real
dice.
quick
You get
here.
to stick around for a while.
Okay. All right. I got the information I need. So yeah, you look at it, you kind of poke it a little bit, you feel it, and you certainly you can identify that it is not steak, but you are unable
Not
to.
beef.
It's not beef. It's not pork. It's not chicken.
I can identify that it's not a
Mother-
commonly cooked animal.
Correct.
Is it,
Yes.
Is it chicken?
It's not gamey.
not
it's not
chicken.
gamey.
It is not venison. It is not utyag. It is not goblin.
Is it bear?
Is it
It's not
Drake?
bear. It's not Drake.
Better not be
It's
Drake,
got-
or I'll burn this
So-
damn city down.
It's got to be rat.
Basically, so I'm gonna throw this out here as a question, I guess.
Mhm.
If my favorite enemy is animals, and I get a +2 on a knowledge check involving animals, will that help
I'll
in this
apply it.
case?
I will apply it to this. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So yeah, so that's instead of a 24, it's a 26.
Okay. So
So can I basically, yeah.
So you look at it and you think for a second and you think about all your knowledge of animals and all the animals you've experienced in your time, and you look up and you go, "Yep, it's people."
Okay, this is people.
Mother-
Don't need it.
Oh God.
It's exactly what I thought.
Guys, give me all the meat from your plate. Give me all the meat from your plate. I'm gonna take like a bag. And I just want,
Yeah,
I'm
we did
taking like
fries
one of my
either.
pouches and I'm literally
I
just
like do
shoveling
that
it.
thing where you just push the plate across, like.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna
I guess we
put
could've
it in,
just fed
in a
all this to
bag.
Grumsh.
I fork it over to him.
Grumsh could have told us what if it tasted like people.
I was thinking about it, but summoning and asking my friend to come here just to taste this meat, I don't. Maybe I don't appreciate that. Huh.
Yeah, I never summon your friends over just to taste your meat.
Oh God, I almost choked.
Stop, Tate. We're gonna move on.
I'm all right.
So I just want him to think we eat the meat. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I'll go find the bathroom, okay?
Okay, absolutely.
And dump the meat in a bucket in the bathroom or something.
Okay, so while you're
If
out,
is there a way for me to dispose of it?
Wait,
in there?
we got to keep one. We got to keep one for
I
evidence.
don't have to keep one, man.
I don't know if we want to
Who do we have to prove this to?
Yeah, exactly. we
Well,
know that.
Take it back to the hand of the queen.
Well, we're
Oh.
on her business going to this place anyway.
I guess
I feel like it's kind of redundant at that point. I think she'll take our
Yes.
word for it that we,
just-
you know what I mean?
you toss a piece of human meat at the queen, and you go, "Here you go, dinner served."
We are kind of the
No,
highest
man,
authority of this.
You're like, hey, we need to go raid this place. I don't know how many bad guys are in it,
We
but
are
this
going
is
to
human
do
meat that they're
this.
feeding everybody.
All right, so you gather up all the meat. Are you keeping a piece, or are you not keeping a piece?
No. If anybody else wants to, otherwise I'm going to shove all the meat in the bag and I'm going to go try and
That's okay.
get rid of it.
Go and take it.
All
Go
right.
and take it.
So yeah, you get up and you are looking for the nearest bathroom to go dispose of this, and you find one, and there is a garbage in there that you can dispose of things.
All right.
At the same exact time that you're doing that, the bartender comes up and he's got extra plates of fries, and he goes, "Wow, you guys finished your plates quick. Yeah, I got more fries for you here."
Okay. Well, it should be good with these
Yeah, we're
fries
hungry.
now. Yeah.
Or
We should
sorry,
be
so
good with this
you're
fries now.
currently in the bathroom.
Oh, that's right. I'm not
Yeah.
there. Sorry.
I'm like starving, so I just start shoving the fries in my mouth because I couldn't eat the meat. So
I mean,
Oh, my
Wow,
shoot,
this
okay.
one
I
could
think
really
we-
eat.
Yeah,
I
mine
think we
too,
have an
forgot.
obligation to tell them.
Yeah, I agree with that actually.
Tell me
This meat that you are serving is not any sort of animal. It is people.
what?
Yes.
Sense motive.
Yeah, he's sensing motive on you right now.
I'm sensing motive on him when he's like, huh? What?
Uh,
I am a paladin of Vimode, and I'm very just person. I wouldn't really lie about any of this.
why? What makes you think it's people?
My friend over here, and I gesture to Evie, is very good with animals, and she knows what the animal's meat looks like, and this is not animal meat.
It's people.
You sure? You guys ate it all though, didn't you?
No, we did not.
No, I'm sure it's people. I am 100% confident.
All right. Well, oh gosh, that's. Are you
Yes,
sure?
A friend that's missing has taken all the meat to dispose of it.
Oh jeez, that's. All right. Look, I gotta go collect up some plates. I gotta tell him something's wrong with the food. It wasn't cooked
Yeah.
right, and we're gonna take it off the menu for now. And
Yes.
I'm gonna let Theandra know as soon as she gets back. And but why? But it's.
I don't know. But in the meantime, you may have to think about serving other things. Have you ever tried like different potato dishes, like perhaps mashed?
Mashed. How do you make mashed potatoes?
So you take a potato, you
Uh-huh.
boil it, and then you hit it with a hammer or something, and then it'll make it mashed. And then you just keep hitting it with hammer until it is smooth. And lots of butter.
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that right now. All right.
Yes,
let
do
me
it.
let me go around. I gotta stop that. Hey, don't eat that. Don't eat that. That's not cooked. It's not cooked.
Okay.
And he runs off, gathering
Man,
up
this guy,
plates.
this
Am I
guy's
back
place
by
gonna
now?
Get shut down.
Yeah, you come back right as he's running off, telling people the meat isn't cooked.
I look at the party. Can I sense motive? Because I have a feeling
Sure.
that they told him. I want to sense motive and see
Okay.
if it's
Yeah, go ahead.
that's a 1.
Yeah, no, you think all is well.
Hey guys, what's going on? What's up with him?
He's just having a weird day.
That sounds well. No, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, he's Markov decided to tell him that this is people meat.
You.
Yes.
So I'm gonna explain to you why I don't think that was a good idea.
Okay, you first, and then I'll explain to you why I think it was a very good idea.
No, you go. You know what, gentlemen? I will let you go first.
Everybody over here
I'm not involved in this.
is unwittingly being a cannibal.
Suddenly, you hear a crash through a table, and you kind of look down below, and you see the bartender. He's like totally overturned a table, and he just looks at people, and he goes, "I'm so sorry about that. Let me go mash up some potatoes for you." And he like collects up some steak.
I thought of a new potato dish.
He walks
Salad and
off.
potatoes.
Salad
I
and
swear to
potatoes.
God, all I can picture is the kitchen and this guy with a hammer, like smashing potatoes as hard as he can, and potato just flying everywhere. That's all I can imagine.
I told him to boil it first so it's really soft when he smashes it with a hammer.
Like Gallagher and his
And a watermelon.
Watermelons.
Just,
Yeah.
yeah.
oh.
All right.
But I think it's a good idea that people don't eat people.
Okay. Do you? Maybe we just tipped our hand a little bit though.
No, that man seemed very incompetent.
Yes, but is his boss going to be? What was her name? Tyranny?
Theandra.
Deandra. Tyranny? What? I don't know where I got
Tyranny.
that. Okay. Deandra.
What I name my daughter Tyranny.
I mean,
Destruction.
Troubles
Listen,
the
don't
death
judge me.
dealer.
It's a metal name.
Yeah.
It's,
That actually is pretty metal, but
oh yeah.
you know.
Hi,
Well,
have you
like,
met my
here's the
daughter
thing.
Tyranny?
This is tyranny and destruction.
And this is
My name is
Carnage. All right.
and this
Loop,
is
I'm
our
gonna need a
other-
track from you on that.
My worry is that the
um,
people that are making the mistakes are going to get wind that we are the ones that know,
And yeah, and
and then come for us. Well, I
we-
think it's noble to tell the people. And now I'm worried that we are on we're in the crosshairs.
and that's my point.
Well-
We had the opportunity for surprise. Maybe we still do, maybe we don't. And I realize we have to protect people, but sometimes you have to make the hard choice to protect everybody.
Well, but to be fair, we've literally asked like 10 or 15 people in this place about all of this stuff except for the meat, especially dropping Van, whatever his name is. So
Yeah,
we
but-
probably tipped our hand the moment we started asking the first question. This is his territory.
Yeah, he knows. He probably knows right now that somebody is looking for him, and probably has our description as well. But if they start coming after us, I would almost prefer it. It thins out their numbers.
We could haul ass to the meat place right now if you want. Hey, we got nothing better to do.
I just have
Hey,
to
yes.
I just have to make a quick phone call.
Phone call.
What is a
A
phone?
phone call. Oh, you're
I just have to
talking
make a
about-
call to
You're talking about
particular friend of-
telemancy.
a particular friend of mine, somebody I'm very close with.
Is it your
Hey,
cat?
you're-
So I'm gonna explain this. All right. I'm trying not to laugh.
Okay. Take a moment. Take a moment.
Maybe I'll explain this tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. So, what would you guys like to do at this point?
What time of day is it right now? Just
Mid afternoon.
Mid afternoon. So they've probably already sold out of meat for the day.
Based on what you've heard, yeah, it tends to go by just before noon.
What's we could go down there and pretend like we would like to spend some coin to get a big order for tomorrow and have them set meat aside for us, so when they give us a chance to look at the operation.
That's a
Or-
good
I'm a
idea.
representative.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or we can go
Like I said, I'm
down
a
there.
Representative of the halls of Anagogi. I have my credentials with me. And I can tell
We
we
could-
run out at the embassy.
Mark Top?
We could also go there, quote unquote, looking for mercenaries. I'm
Could.
sure they would happily show us their stock, if you will.
And
Maybe
we
we'll
could
find the defector.
Yeah.
Or maybe we can hire. Yeah, maybe we can just casually say. I have an idea. We can casually say that we were asked for somebody who used to work with Varric because they knew what they were doing, and we could hire one to help on some kind of mission, get them off to the side and talk to them. Maybe, and I'm not saying violence, Markov. I'm saying maybe we could pay him enough to make it worth his while to give us the information he needs. And if that doesn't work, there's always the Grumsh option.
What if we tried to hire like half of their army to like go on the full errand on the other side of the city?
Let's see what the
You
prices
know, you're
are.
assuming that they would take that deal. So they're running a racket.
Well-
The last thing they're going to do is want to lose their numbers.
But their end goal is money, I would imagine.
Exactly. We have them fetch an
guess.
item for
I
us.
mean, that's a lot of assuming. Maybe it's not. Maybe they're under the thumb of somebody else, and this is just
We're not going to get any more information sitting here. So it's either going down there and asking for the night special cut, or going down there and asking for a big order for the Anagogi. Either way,
yeah.
I think we need to get there and figure that at least get an idea for what's going on down there.
That works.
Decider, how long would it take us to get there based on the location they gave me and my knowledge of the local town?
Only about 15 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, it's only 15 minutes away. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, I'm game.
I'm going to. When we get outside, I'm going to need a moment.
Okay, so you guys are getting up and heading out.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
So as you get up and you start heading out, you're coming down the stairs from the upper level. You hear from the kitchen just bang, 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 bang.
That's smashed potatoes.
Yep.
There he goes.
And you guys continue out, and that's about it.
Yep.
All right.
All right, so you're gonna head over to the. Arcturus, you actually have a really good idea of where this exact store is. Anyone else who has knowledge local or is a resident here can either give me knowledge local or an intelligence check.
Do you want to? Do you want me to roll knowledge local because I have it?
No,
Or
you
do you
actually know where it is. So if you want to lead the group, you can. But
Okay.
17 on my intelligence check
All right,
because I'm a local.
Marktov, you would know where it is as well.
When I get outside, is there a spot where I could just sneak off for a second, like maybe just get out of view?
Yeah, you can easily go behind one of the buildings. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be like, guys, I'll be right back. So,
Bye.
and after about a minute, a loud ripping, tearing noise happens, and I come back out riding Rumsh.
Riding him?
He had the special.
Yeah.
Give me a ride check.
Nice.
Let's see. You know, oh my fucking Christ.
What was that roll?
That was a 1 + 2 for 3.
What?
All right, so after you summon him and you mount
But I'm
up
not
on
doing
him,
any special bit. I'm just riding. You don't need a ride check for just riding somebody if you're not doing anything.
I don't believe he was intended to be ridden.
That's his evolution that I took this level.
did you?
If you
Okay.
look at my character sheet.
Okay. Then you know what? You come around and you're a bit wobbly on him, but you're like,
Yeah. I absolutely am like, oh.
yeah, but you're like,
I ride up on Stardust, and I look over. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
Don't be jealous. Jealousy's not your color, Orion.
No, it's actually copper. But wait, what? Anyway,
Wait, you know, paladins are able to get mounts at eventually at some point. Do you think I should take a mount?
Yes.
I mean they're beautiful. Look at
That
mine.
way we can all have mounts.
Yeah.
I mean,
One thing I have to
Yeah.
one thing I have to check is if it's more than one person. If that's because we're almost there, we can have everybody transported at this point.
almost, yeah.
yes, that's true.
You would need a total of like 3 mounts as long as they support 2 or more people. Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, Wolf's Bud just triggered a song in my head that I'll never get out. Anyway, just so you
It's
guys.
nice to see Grumsh though. I haven't seen him in a minute.
Yeah, and he's actually I would say he's probably purring a little bit because he hasn't seen the rest of you in a while.
He is not purring.
He's a cat. He's purring a little bit.
He is not a cat though.
He's a kitty.
Does he look grumptious?
He's got his beautiful pink collar on with the little heart-shaped ID tag and just.
I feel like my alignment's changing right now.
Anyway, so yeah,
Type grumptious.
so you've got Stardust out. You're riding Grumsh, and Orion, do you want to offer up your mount to anyone?
Yeah, I'm gonna ride, and somebody else can jump on the back. Okay, don't everybody jump at once. I mean, for hell's sake, I'll
I'm
quit
still
offering.
tired. I'm gonna get on for sure, even if it's just a
I'll put my
15-minute
hand
walk.
Yeah, put my hand down. He puts his foot up, and you can crawl right up.
Alrighty.
Those
So,
fries were the only thing I've eaten like in 2 days.
I was
Hey.
gonna say
Ever
we
since
haven't
those
talked about it
eggs.
lately.
potatoes are
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, well, I'm still full on the eggs. Give me a little bit of burps. But it's okay.
So who's leading the way? Both Marktov and Arcturus know the way.
I'll definitely
Oh,
lead.
don't please don't do that.
I'm just saying they know the way.
I'll lead. Actually, you know what? I defer to you, Martov. This is your stomping grounds. You might know a better way than me to get there.
Hell yeah, I'm taking charge. Taking the front of the pack.
All right.
Take a
And
point.
you're on foot, yes?
Indeed.
All right. Roll me a percentile, high or low.
Okay, I'm guessing high this time.
A wise choice.
44.
Excellent. Thank you. So you guys progress down towards what you know to be all the world's meat, and I'm going to zoom and enhance on that location for the stream, which is right here. They have progressed from the Three Rings Tavern onto the All Worlds Meat, just down the road. It's only about 5 blocks. And they get there, and the door's closed. There's no one out front or anything. Shades are closed. Yeah. And what would you like to do from here?
I tried the door.
Okay. The door is in fact unlocked.
I knock.
I open it as he's knocking.
So okay. So let me just get the
That's,
order of
that's an
events
inside
here.
joke. That's a deep joke.
So Martov tries the door. He turns the handle. It's unlocked. He begins to open the door. You walk up, Arcturus, and knock on the door as he's opening it. And as that happens, a man looks up and he goes, "Hey, welcome to All the World's Meat. Sorry, I came a little late. We're all out for the evening, but come back in the morning. We'll probably have some more."
I'm here for the Night's Cut. Do you have any of the Night's Cut left?
The night's
They
cut,
made
eh?
special cuts. Yes.
Night's Special Cut.
Well, he looks up and he goes, "Come on in. Shut the door behind you, and let's talk." And with that, we're going to end tonight's session of Tabletop Tavern 2.
I almost threw my
That's yeah, good place.
pen. That was good.
I hate you though, because I always will.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. You can hate me all you want. So,
Okay. All right.
I had another really fun night tonight, and I know there was no
Oh
comment or
god,
anything,
it was good
but
stuff. Yeah.
there was a lot of good
Yeah.
RP that happened tonight.
It was good tonight.
Proud of you guys. Fantastic.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah. That was
Finally was
fantastic.
able to get through some pluses.
Yeah, that was good. There was plenty of rolls that happened. A lot of ones out there. I'm interested to know who was number 1 tonight, but we'll see. We'll see if we can have that stat by the end of the show or not. But we'll see.
Well, tonight specifically
Yes.
was Mike.
Yeah, you're number
however-
1.
Poor Mike.
Yeah.
However, Shula still has 8 nat 1s, so is still the campaign's number 1.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Curiously enough, she also has 7 nat 20s, tied with myself for number 20.
So she's the luckiest and also the least luckiest. Amazing.
Yes.
Just like me in real life.
The full spectrum.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's too perfect. It's too perfect. Well, since Mike, since you're number one, let's start off with you. How'd you feel about tonight? What's your character thinking? Spill the beans.
Listen, so the dice going bad can be as much fun as when they go good for you, right?
I love when the dice go bad. That's
go
my
bad.
favorite.
It just adds that you're like, all right, how do I adapt? You know
Even
what I
as
mean?
a player, I love when my dice go bad.
It's funny.
It's
It
hilarious.
is funny.
Yeah.
I feel like Arcturus achieved what he wanted tonight, despite the bad rolls.
Yeah. He did some good information gathering.
Yeah, and like, I mean, in case anybody doesn't tell, I'm trying to set up an information network, and I was still able to do that. And you know, I feel like I succeeded in what I needed to do tonight, despite the dice, and I had a lot of fun doing it. Like, this is my first town intrigue type thing, and I'm like, when I was designing the character, without giving too much away, like, it was interestingly enough, Varys was a really good reference point. Like, I wanted to set up an information network, and it's funny. It's really funny to me because the first real encounter we had was Gage's Lambs, right?
Yeah.
It was very ironic and funny for me.
It worked out quite well.
I had a blast tonight.
Yeah. It worked out quite well.
It did.
Yeah.
It did. But I had a blast tonight. There doesn't always have to be combat for it to be fun. Like, the RP tonight was, you guys are doing it's coming together so well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know the personality of all the players now and their characters more specifically. And being able to play off that, they like, you know, just like looking at Orion and being like, we're gonna get murdered by those gloves, man. You know what I mean? Like,
To be
that kind of
determined.
thing, and getting that camaraderie together.
Nope.
Like,
You won't. I promise.
I mean, Shula, it's up to you. If you want to murder one of them with the gloves, you have the power. Just saying.
no,
They will help you with that.
They will. They will assist you in that.
Just don't do it in front of my horse.
or Grumsh, because that would end badly. But yeah, no, it's serious. In all seriousness, it's I really needed tonight, and it delivered exactly what I needed tonight. So thank you guys for everything. I can't speak well enough about the cast, and reluctantly, I will say the same thing about Decider. He's doing a wonderful job
Thanks.
leading this band of misfits. So
Yeah,
thank you.
You're not misfits to me. You've all found your home.
Aww.
In this terrible land, I keep waiting for the mists to rise.
Let's head over to the people with medium luck. Let's start off with Dice Barbarian.
Yeah, hold on. No more Orion. I don't need to do that anymore. Okay, yeah, I'm having fun. It takes a minute to get out of character. It's freaking
It does.
crazy how
It does.
It's a
You'll
trip.
notice Remove Disc will keep talking in an accent, regardless of whether he's talking to me as the GM or whether he's talking as character. He just gets
Yeah.
into it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm having a blast. I hope everyone else is. I hope everybody's enjoying Orion as much as I am. I think he's morphing into a little bit different than I had originally planned him. But I'm having a
But
lot
that
of fun.
happens.
and
You know,
I
that
like-
happens
and-
in life, you know?
Yeah.
So I think it's
and I'm
very
an RP
natural.
player.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
a very
yeah,
natural
it's very
progression.
organic.
Yeah.
I'm an RP player. You know, like, combat's great. I love it, and I get a kick out of casting spells and making up cool shit. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm an RP player. Like, I sit down to do this 4 scenes inside of a tavern, 4 sit downs in a room, and talking about lore and
Yeah.
backstory. That's the stuff I thrive on. So I thoroughly enjoy these episodes. I mean, I really do. I hope the audience does too, and what Orion's bringing to the table. But like I said, I can't talk enough. You're doing a great job there, Decider.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, it's great.
I really enjoyed when you decided to just go into the kitchen tonight. I was not prepared for that. But you know, once you did it, it really worked out in your guys' favor. So, you know.
Yeah, that was
How
totally
could you not be
in
prepared
character.
for that, though? He went back. Remember when Trumpet went out of the back
That's
of the
true.
orchestra and took the
Yeah.
trash last
right.
week, and he followed him?
You're right.
Right?
You're right. Yeah.
Tony,
You're right.
Tony would never do such things, but Orion being kind of a go-getter and a bit socially naive, he's like, I want to find out what's in the kitchen. Let's go look in the kitchen. Like that's the way his brain works. You know?
Just
Like,
walked right in.
He's not a play cool kind of guy.
He's like,
He
I
just
need
kinda does
answers.
things.
I need
Yeah,
answers.
yeah.
Let's do it. Fantastic, man. Appreciate you. Luna and friend, let's go over to you.
Molly.
Hi, Molly.
Molly just celebrated 15th birthday.
Wow, you don't look a day over 6. Oh, look at
Yeah.
you.
I've had her since she was 6 weeks old.
Oh, that's so
Um,
adorable.
Yep. So she's my baby.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, tonight was a ton of fun. I really enjoy the nights when, I mean, I could say like, you know, oh, it was combat all night. Yeah, it was a ton of fun. Oh, it was you know, it was all RP all night. Yeah, it was a ton of fun. But I especially like it when the RP is based on how well the dice rolls are, like because it really, I feel like that just adds an extra element to it. And I
Yeah.
always, you know, it's like, I think this might be human, but it also might be pork. So, you know, just things like that. Like, you know, I mean, our
The
whole
dice.
knowledge base, yeah, you know, it could depend on this one roll, but thankfully it didn't in this case. But
Orion got
yeah,
you a second chance on that. I'll just say.
I know,
and,
right?
And the fact that I mean, the DC was a 25 to figure out it was, you know, people, and you rolled that 24, and then you were like, well, my favorite enemy, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'd give it to you on that, and that changed it right there.
Thank you
So
for doing that.
yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, well, my favorite enemy is animals, and if I hunt, like, so if my background is a ranger, so and knowing, you know, people knowing that my favorite enemy is animals,
Mhm.
it's probably safe to assume that I have been a hunter.
Oh yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
And so yeah, I mean, it's very likely that she could identify different types of meat just by how it looks. So
Yes, for sure. Yeah, with your knowledge, yeah, definitely. And that came in integral there, because who else in the party has knowledge nature? Raise your hand. Excellent. All right, no one. So yeah, without you, no one would have been able to figure that out. So that was it's a good play there.
but it's, yeah, I just think it's always fun when, you know, you can get the dice involved in the RP and you know, and have that make a difference, whether good or not. So
Oh, I think it was one of when we started Tabletop Tavern, Mike and I were talking about like ways we can make it more fun and stuff like that. And I think I was one of the first ones to say, like, I want more skill checks for just RP. Like, even if it doesn't have to happen, I want skill checks in there, because it's kind of fun when you get to do skill checks to see how things play out. Like, yeah, with Arcturus there, he didn't have to like do a ride check, but I wanted a ride check because, you know what, he rolled a 1 and he comes out like all wobbling and stuff. Like, that's just fun, you know. It's just fun when the dice have a say in everything. So
totally.
Well, I'm glad you had fun.
Yes.
All right, let's go over to one of our 2 luckiest people. Remove disc.
Hi, that's me.
Yes. How's thoughts, feelings, both you and your character?
I don't think and I don't feel.
Excellent. Done. All right, we move on. And no, go ahead.
Honestly, it's the second RP week in a row, and it was just as great as the first one. I honestly love I love RP.
Yeah.
As much as I like combat, I love RP a lot more. But it seems as though we might be getting into like a little dungeon, so that could be cool.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Who's to say?
Yeah, this could be interesting.
Who's to say?
Yeah. Mark Tov is
The DM.
glad he got to stop some people from eating other people on accident
That was a
or
good
on
call.
purpose.
That was a good call.
I mean, nobody wants to see people eat other people, but
let's just put it this way. If your rolls hadn't gone favorable on gathering information and, like, you know, perception checks and stuff like that, I was totally going to make you guys eat people. I was totally
I know.
going to do it.
Oh yeah, I would do the same.
So, yeah, I mean, I made a DC 15 for the ability to listen in, which you hit 17, luckily. Arcturus rolled well on his gather information, which got him the information he needed. And then with Orion's just barging into the cafeteria there, or the kitchen, I should say.
Cafeteria?
The cafeteria, yeah.
University?
Yeah, exactly. Totally. You guys,
The halls of Anagogi.
yeah, you guys got the right checks to stop yourself from eating people. But I really wanted to feed you people. I really did. I don't know
I
why.
really would have been stressed out by that.
It's sometimes sad when you can't torture your party, but I'm sure you'll find other ways. I have
It's
faith.
all right. I was happy with it. I was quite happy with it.
Okay.
But yeah, anything else?
Nah, you guys hit all the points.
All right, awesome, man. Appreciate you.
Real quick, Luna, you have been given a +1 from Axel for his very new Patreon subscription. So thank you so much, Axel.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll save it for
Way to
next
go,
time.
Axel.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And Dr. Feargood would like to give a +1 to Amanda for the next week for joining Patreon as well. So,
Stack it.
Yay! Thank you.
Right?
All right, yeah.
Yay
love
for
you
new
guys.
Patreon
Wow, that's
subscribers. Thank you
freaking-
so much
Yeah,
for the
guys.
support, guys.
super we value everybody who contributes financially to the channel, but Patreon takes the least amount of money out of, like, so Twitch takes 50%, Patreon takes 5%. That's less than PayPal. So
Yeah.
we appreciate it. We really do. It helps us do rad things like new games, like in case we ever wanted to do a Starfinder game on the channel or something like that.
In case.
Starfinder.
Yeah, I wonder who
Oh.
could run that one.
I have
Starfinder
no
would be
idea.
amazing. I love
Wow.
Yeah,
Starfinder.
would be.
Yeah.
Somebody
Anyway.
say something about space.
Space.
The final frontier. No.
These are the
There's a
voyages of
casting call for
Tabletop
that. I'll be
Tavern
putting my
2.
name in.
Oh yeah.
Let's.
Thank you, Axel. Thank you, everybody. All our Patreon subscribers, all our subs. You got and like just the people who come out every week. Like, don't feel like you have to support us financially. Just being here means a lot to us. Being part of our community, being part of the Discord community, our offline community means a lot to us. We really do appreciate it. And
Absolutely.
it does mean a lot to us. It allows us to pay for our podcast hosting, pay for our to take care of all the media associated with the show. It adds up, and I paid out of pocket for a year and a half, and we're finally getting to the point where it's not coming out of everything's not coming out of pocket. So
Yeah, I mean,
it's
I
a
think I
big
can
help for me. Thank you.
honestly say, like, I think everything we get goes towards
covered now.
making the stream better, and
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
bringing more content to you
Everything.
guys. So it's the more we get support, the more we can provide to you, and that's our goal.
Just to put it in perspective, every time we add a new show to the channel, we have to buy a Fantasy Ground Ultimate license for the person who's going to be DMing. And that's about 160, 150, something like that.
Plus
then
the
we have to buy
books.
the rule set, which is typically another $30 to $50.
Yep.
And then any accompanying books. So at a base, when we start a new show, just for licensing for the product we're going to run, it's anywhere from $200 to $400. Then we start into the art, and then the podcast hosting for that, and then the art for the actual character art we pay for, and that's another $200 to $300 depending on how many people on the show. So if you want to think about it, each show we bring on is a little over. It's most likely around like $1,000 to $1,200. So that's where your money goes. That's
Yes.
none of us. We have given a game to some of the cast members throughout this and some of the staff as a thank you, but 98% of the money that has come in goes back into the stream to make more content. So
Absolutely, it does. Yeah. So thank you everyone for supporting us. We use that to bring you more good times and provide good times to us as well, because we like to share in the fun. So we couldn't do it without all of you. Now on to someone who can provide us with the final thoughts. Playing the role of Shula Dawnflower, Amanda.
I don't know what final thoughts you're looking for, but
I don't know.
Great
Maybe you could
show.
just go up to a bookcase and, pull something off of it and read a passage. I don't know. Just, I know you're fond of
it
bookcases.
was a very disturbing day for Shula. She had a bookcase talking to her, and she almost ate human meat. It was just all around disturbing.
But you got new gloves.
You got new gloves.
Yeah, and
So
I'm
there's that.
excited to use them. So
As you
I'm
should
not
be.
gonna
Thankful
lie.
for that.
Shula Dawnflower, you got new gloves.
I'm not gonna lie.
In the
I'm
movie.
bitter. I couldn't get my bag. I'm a little bitter.
So
salty.
I do want to address that real quick, because as soon as I said, like, I put a handy haversack inside of a bag of holding and stuff like that, like, I knew what the repercussions would be of that. Like,
Yep.
I have.
I didn't know if you
researched
did
all of
because
that.
you're
Yeah.
newer to, and then, like, that's just, I'm like, you
Yeah.
can't do that. The
I
world dies.
actually have it written down in my notes that he only has a limited stock because he put a bag of holding inside of a of the portable, whatever it is, the pocket thing, and it wipes out his back room. And then you went and asked that question, and I was like, here we go. All right, excellent. So it like worked out perfectly. I had that planned out, and you were like, no, that would blow up everything. And I'm like, yeah, right, it does. So that actually gave me a good chuckle when you did that. It was
okay.
Yeah,
All
it was
right,
quite funny to me, because I was like, yeah, I thought that was going to be surprising you with that. You were like right on to it. So yeah. But Shula, I just want to say one thing to you real quick. The bookcase says hello. He misses you.
Creepy.
That is creepy as
Amanda's
hell.
gonna go to bed and have nightmares about bookcases tonight.
No,
I'm gonna wake up and
Yeah.
punch a bookcase.
It's no different than any other night. It's just but that was really fun doing that random
Would you
encounter
like
with
to
the
read my
bookcase.
thesaurus?
So
That was
And
very.
I have a full set of
There-
encyclopedias.
That was
Botanicus.
very Dr. Claw.
and remember,
It
Mandy,
was.
you can thank
Oh,
Floop for that
Gadget,
one.
Gadget.
It's all thanks to Floop. So
Thanks a lot, Floop.
Yeah, Floop.
Guys, what say you? I have a quick question for you. Let's go make a
42.
smallest. Let's go make a small streamers night.
Let's
what do
do
you guys
it.
think about that?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Send us. Just
So
gonna
the
send
name of
it.
this channel, the name of this channel is Diabolical Dan. It looks like they're on episode 6 of their show, and they have about 10 people watching right now. Let's dump the 50 something people that are on our channel right now, guys. You know what to do when you get in there. You show them that How I Nerd Love, that Howl Nerd Love,
Yeah.
because they will say Howl Nerd.
How they
okay?
will guaranteed say Howl Nerd.
Absolutely.
So-
Listen for it. It'll say it.
It's absolutely gonna happen. So when you get over there, show them the love. Thank you so much for coming out and checking our content. Wednesday nights is Tabletop Tavern 2. Tomorrow night, Thursday night, will be Tales from the Tavern, our weekly roundtable discussion led by the wonderful Evie Hart. Sunday night will be our flagship show. It'll be the beginning of season number 3 of Tabletop Tavern 1. And then we'll see you back in Monday night in Nexus, which is Neural Nexus Zero, our cyberpunk adventure set in Boston in the 1980s. So thank you, everybody. We really appreciate you being here and spending your time with us. You can be anywhere in the world tonight, and you decided to hang out with us, and I'm sorry. But decide when you're ready, we can kick it off.
Let's do it. Heading over to that ending screen right now. We'll see you guys again soon. Join that raid. Give them the Howl Nerd raid. Let's do it.
Howl nerd.
Howl
Floop, I
Nerd.
swear to God, PAX next year. I swear to God, at PAX next year, it's on.
I'm hopping in that too.
Oh, God, you guys.
Oh my God.
You make my job so much harder.
All right, I'm kicking off this raid. You guys click that button. Let's go show some love, okay?
Send
The
it.
world's a shitty place right now. Let's go show some love to people.
Let's
37 people are ready to do this. Are we guys ready?
Do
you
it.
got those howl
Yeah. Howl nerd raid.
Do it.
Going on.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh God, I hate you all. All right, Raiden, see you over there.
See you there.
Rated.
Good.
All right. We are